Candy, did you get that?
Yeah, yep, she got it.
Thank you. It's just with this being able to break up, you never know.
One second, I must adjust.
What did you get today, Steve? Jen?
Oh God, no.
It's clear. That's why I asked. Vodka?
Water.
Water. Yeah.
Water?
Yeah.
Do you know what fish do in that?
What
Swim?
are you doing?
Well, that's one thing.
It's not like I got it from a puddle outside.
No,
It's just-
Steve.
That's how I always get my stuff.
Mainly because you usually get like some weird mix of booze.
Yeah, no, not today.
For you to have water,
Well,
it's
maybe
like,
in a little while. We'll see.
Steve drinks water. Wow, that's weird. Never
Don't
thought.
worry about that right now.
Okay. Then those characters are all set.
Okay.
Little thing. I wouldn't worry about that little thing.
So, everyone's got their armor coded in. Thank you, Mark. Yep. And the fumble die you can actually just set using the drop down. Okay, so what would you like to do next?
Inspect the door leading out of this room.
It looks like a killer door.
Oh boy.
Kill before it'll kill again.
Flynn is gonna poke the door with his pitchfork.
Chunk.
Yeah.
All right, nothing.
While holding Clara under his other arm.
nothing happens.
Well, it's definitely a door.
You sure it's not a jar?
Is there a door handle?
Actually, the door is when Flynn stabs the door with his pitchfork, it opens a little bit.
Oh. Oh, well, that solves that. I'm gonna push it further open.
All right, the door opens.
Stepping into the doorway, what does Flynn see?
Standing in the doorway, Flynn sees a spacious chamber with marbled floors and a door on each wall. At the far end is a towering granite statue of a barbarian, one hand outstretched, index finger pointed toward you.
Oh.
Muscular savage wears animal hides, but his eyes are intelligent and his engraved neckline sports amulets and charms. A grimoire hangs beside a broadsword on the hip of the 30-foot-tall monument.
Hey, y'all, there's a cool statue in the back of this room. Flynn's gonna enter the room.
Okay. Flynn enters the room. What is now? Is anyone else going in or just Flynn?
My guys were going.
Yeah, my other two will hang back, but Flynn's in the room.
Okay. The people that are moving into the room, are you staying together? Are you staying near each other? Are you scattering?
Chris Linoleum's gonna go into.
Linoleum's in as well. Very good.
I mean, my
Is your other character named Pergo?
The room needed linoleum.
My character's probably stay separate from people.
Separate. Okay, so you spread out. You immediately go in and vector out. Okay.
My friend Shag.
With a groan and a creak, the statue rotates and keeps its finger pointed at Flynn.
Ooh. He's gonna
We stay
shimmy
away
to the
from
left
Flynn.
and shimmy to the right. Does the statue still move around and point at Flynn?
You shimmy to the left, you shimmy to the right. Some people are staying away from Flynn, inevitably grouping up a little bit. And as that happens, the statue points to wherever the most number of people are.
We separate from that.
All right, you separate from that, and it just tracks one person.
Yeah, I'm ducking behind the wall in the other room. I'm not going in.
Not going in. All right, fair enough.
All it's doing is
Not gonna
tracking.
go in just yet. Maybe observe the statue a little bit more.
Observe the statue unless you're in the room.
Oh, fair enough.
Is there any other exit?
The door on each wall.
Okay.
Yeah, Selah will
That's
go
it.
in after a couple seconds
Yeah, I want to go all the way up to the statue.
if nothing happens.
Who's going up to the statue?
Flynn.
Flynn, give me what's Flynn's occupation again?
He's the rice farmer.
Give me an untrained intelligence check, please.
The really dumb one. I got a 6.
All right. This is a big statue.
It's a big statue, y'all. You said it was like 30 feet tall.
Yeah,
Thanks
Is it
for
on
the
a
info.
pedestal, or is the statue's feet right on the ground?
it is on a pedestal.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything on the walls, Chris?
Nope, just doors. Now, who is outside the room at the moment?
I said Selah will go in, but my other character will stay out.
Arnold and Marty are at this particular moment in time.
I guess I should go the other way around. Who's in the room?
For the
Selah.
moment.
Linoleum.
Flynn.
Sorry. Mark, are any of your characters in there? No. Aileen, Linoleum's in there. Steve, Flynn. Just Flynn.
Yes.
Alex, are any of your characters in there?
Trying to think.
Not yet. Okay, let me know when they do. Zach, any of your characters in there?
Yeah.
All three of them.
Ujeshi, no, two.
I only got two.
All two of them.
What are their names?
Ujeshio and Rugi? Rugi?
Okay. And Chrissy, your characters are in there?
I had one character in.
Which one?
Selah.
Selah. Okay. And real quick, Linoleum, what's Linoleum's luck score? See, I'm going to ask each of the characters that's in there what your luck score is. So if you could look that up for me.
3.
3? No,
Yep.
not luck score, not modifier.
Oh,
Is it 3?
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's good. Oh, your score is 3? Wow.
Where am I? The one that's next to luck. It says 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Or
3.
fleeting luck.
No, luck. Yeah.
Luck is 3.
3. Okay, excellent. That was the.
Oh no, it's 10. Starting luck
Yeah, where's the 3 coming in then?
next to the stat.
Oh, did you
I don't
not
know what I'm
change the
looking at.
starting luck down at the
But under
bottom?
Scroll.
starting luck it says 10.
Roll up.
Oh no, starting luck is not. I didn't do the starting lucks.
Yeah, my current score 3.
Okay,
For
so
core stats.
that's 3. So you could change your starting luck to 3. In fact, you should. Yeah, if you could, when you guys are in your character sheets, change your starting luck to your luck stat because I didn't change that. What's Flynn's luck?
13.
13. How about Ujeshio's
Ujeshio is 6.
and Rugi
15.
and Sela?
17.
Okay, 17 luck. Nice. All right.
Yeah, the only thing that says, well, no, actually, this character's pretty good.
Yeah, but I think only 1 hit point, so.
Yeah.
Dumb as a stump, though.
How many hit points does Linoleum have?
I mean,
4.
4? Okay, very good. All right. So there you are in the room. Flynn had gone to the statue. The rest of you are trying to figure out why it's pointing at you.
Moving to the back of the statue, is there anything? Does it follow me around?
No, right now it's pointing at Linoleum.
Oh,
But
okay.
Selah would like to move to the other door.
All right, Sailor's at the other. Which door? Left, right, or behind?
Behind.
Very well. You're at the door behind.
Just a door.
This looks like a door.
Can I talk to the statue?
Yeah.
You're like, greetings, statue man.
Weirdo.
It's like, hey, statue man.
All I can see is Gonzo. Now, I said weirdo.
It is a statue now of Gonzo. No, like this.
All right.
It's a chicken.
An attractive chicken perched on its head.
I miss the Muppets.
Yeah.
And not the new crap. I mean the Muppets.
You can't see the texts. You don't have the chat open.
Does it just keep pointing?
Yeah.
I'll try the door, Chris. If it's not, if the statue isn't doing anything and responding to her, I'll try the door.
Okay.
After I say weirdo again and kind of point to any character, not
Sure.
the statue. Talking to statues.
Okay. You open the door. The statue swivels rapidly. There's a deep bass groaning sound as the statue swivels. It's now pointing at Sela, and a ray of fire springs forth from its fingers.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Um.
I'm dead. I have 1 hit point, Chris.
Oh. Yeah. Well, no. I might miss you.
Yeah, no, I'm not counting on it, but you can try.
That's so funny.
AC 15.
Yeah, you got me. I'm dead.
Okay.
I should have left her character sheet open so I could tell you what she had.
Damage, 2 points of damage. Now, Sela's
She's dead by 1 point.
body actually catches fire.
Ooh.
At this point, I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh, right.
Now, just remember, each player is going to roll once. Just choose whichever of your surviving characters has the best modifier. And
Oh, that makes it easy.
A D20, right?
you just click on the initiative button.
Oh, whoops.
And
Oh,
it's what gets added to that?
You just click on the initiative button.
Okay, so I mean they're both zeros, so I guess.
Was looking for a token.
Look.
Yeah.
Oh, it wants a token?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It won't let you roll initiative without a token?
correct.
All right.
I'll take care of mine. And
Well, I tell you what, just roll a d20 and add your modifier.
4.
All right, so we got Alex on, Zach 4.
Let me just double check. Yeah, I got a 4 as well. 4. Look at those numbers.
They are numbers. All right.
That's not like when we have to select the character in the other games, is it? Select your icon.
Typically that will just, that'll load it into an initiative, a turn tracker, but they must have something coded in this. I mean, we could drag icons, but for
I was just wondering.
for 0 level, it doesn't really matter that much. 20. And Mark 15. Okay. So Aileen, do you want to do anything?
Can I run up behind the statue and try climbing it?
Yes. What is your background?
Noble.
Give me an untrained agility check, please.
I have a great score.
Hey, what happens if you run out of all 3 characters?
You slip and fall prone. I don't know.
If you lose all 3 characters.
All right. Aileen,
I'm
you,
two-thirds
any of your-
the way there.
anything?
I couldn't hear you.
Any of your other characters doing anything?
Not right now.
Okay. Mark.
All three are going to run into the room and go to the door. Well, no, we'll run up, but we'll do like 2 moves each. So action 1 move, action 2 move to get up and start climbing up the statue.
Alrighty. Very well. Go ahead and give me what kind of backgrounds do we have?
A glove maker, a cobbler, and a locksmith.
I think those are going to be all 3 untrained agility checks.
What? Oof.
Ivan makes it up the statue. The other 2 are laying on the floor. Tweety, you're up.
I'm not in the room. I just hear screaming and the smell of roasting pig.
Yep. Delicious long pork.
Nom nom nom.
I want long pork.
I each.
I'm going to. There's nothing really to attack, is there?
The only thing in here is a big 30-foot tall statue and an open door on the far side where Gary Larson is waiting.
I am good. There's nothing to shoot.
All right. Aileen, your character, the noble.
Yes.
Liam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mark, what are your 2 characters' names? I've got Ivan on the statue. What are the other 2?
Oh, Morris Shoemaker and Archibald Silken Palms.
What's Morris's luck?
Morris's luck is a 14.
And Archibald?
10.
Okay. Excellent. And so, sweetie, you're just waiting in the.
There's nothing to attack.
Okay, very good. Christy.
I'm going to, because Sarah's dumb as a stump with a 4 intelligence, so I'm going to try running to the open door.
All right. Sarah is a human.
Yes.
Did Sarah put on scale mail?
No.
Okay.
This is why I asked what happens when all 3 of your players die.
Mm-hmm.
The characters.
All right. And what's Sarah's luck?
Sarah's luck is a 12.
Okay. Excellent.
She sees the open door and just figures. She can even justify with last time we had a trap. Once it triggered, it didn't go back off.
Now, I will tell you one more thing that I left out about this room, and that is that there are lit torches. When the door opened, the torches lit, lighting this room. The door behind is dark. The doorway behind is dark. So if you keep running in, you're going to be running into a dark room.
I'm in the room.
I will run to the door.
To the door, staying in this room. Okay, very good. What'd you say?
I'm in that room.
No, you didn't go in.
Oh, past.
This is it. This is past.
Sorry, I assigned Jessica's character.
Oh, Stephen,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Should have been gone.
Well, Flynn's gonna try to climb the statue with Ivan.
Should have been gone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What is Flynn's occupation?
He's a rice farmer.
Yeah. Give me an untrained agility check, please.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
I
assign
am
those?
right now.
Thank you.
Mhm.
No. So Flynn's on the ground.
Lynn's on the ground.
On the ground, grouped up.
Arnold is gonna, yeah. Arnold is gonna clomp in with his scale mail, trying to look all heroic. And let's see. Yeah, he's gonna go grab a torch off the wall,
Okay.
and then Marty, the mole man. Let's see. He's got an iron spike in his equipment inventory.
Yeah.
So he's going to try to jam that iron spike in between the floor and the base of the statue, that pedestal, in an effort to maybe prevent it from turning should we open another door in this room.
Okay. What is Arnold's luck?
Arnold. 8.
And what is Marty's luck?
12.
And what is Marty's background?
He's the mole catcher.
The mole catcher. Yeah, give me an untrained strength check for Marty.
Untrained.
Catching moles is about speed.
All right. The spike out, you can't jam it in because
Mhm.
yeah, he's just not that strong.
Mm.
Alrighty. Alex.
My chimney sweeper is gonna go rushing in and trying to climb the statue. Now, the fact that he's a chimney sweeper, maybe he has a little bit more luck trying to climb something.
He doesn't have luck, but he does have skill.
Yeah. That's why I suppose I should differentiate that. Yes.
Because a quantified thing in this game. He's going to have to drop his lucky broom,
Yeah, but yeah, he does.
who I forget what I called it before, but now it's Lucille. What is your chimney sweep's name?
His name is Van Burt.
Van Burt.
Luck a 7.
Luck of 7. Okay, give me a trained agility check, please.
Okay. I don't know what it is. I got 3, so he's falling flat.
He falls flat. Doing anything else?
My smuggler is going hell no, and my ferryman is looking all creepy because that's no. I don't know if anyone gets the reference.
Your ferryman is Charon?
No, old Greg.
Christaberg? Oh, old Greg.
Oh God.
Old Greg.
Have you? Gonna pretend I didn't hear that, Greg. Do you think you could love me? I think you're a very modern gentleman. Making a sense.
Oh, I see a chihuahua.
Zach.
Okay, so the mummer is. Can he run back out the door we came in?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna do that.
Now, which one was he?
The mummer?
What's his name?
Oh, Ujeshio.
Okay.
And Ruji is going to I don't even know what he would do. Were there any doors that weren't open?
2, left and right.
And after the first one, there was a laser beam?
When Sela opened the back door, the statue turned and fired a bolt of fire.
Right. At her, right?
Yes.
Okay. He's going to wait patiently. Not near anyone.
Not near anyone. Okay, very good. Joseph, can you hear me? You're muted.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Perfect. All right. So here's the breakdown, Joseph. Everyone's from the same village and has found out about this mystical portal that could hold fabulous treasures, and opened up when the stars aligned properly. And they've gone into this room, and there are 4 doors in this room. The one that you're going through, one in the back that's been opened up, and one on each side. And when one of the characters opened up that back door, a giant 30-foot statue that's in the room rotated and shot a bolt of fire and killed that character. So now there's a bunch of people in the room. Some of them, one of them has climbed up on top of the statue. What would your characters like to do?
So what is the option I have?
You could stay out of the room. You could go into the room and try to do something. You could go into the room and grab a torch. You could
You
run.
know what? I'm gonna go ahead and send in Bob to see what's in the room.
Okay. So what's Bob's luck?
Bob's luck. Oh, okay, hold on, give me a minute. -1.
Well, what's his actual luck score?
7.
7. Excellent. Thank you very much. All right. So, and you're leaving your other 2 characters back in the first room?
I feel like it's safe in the other room. I just want to send in Bob. I feel like this is a danger room.
This is definitely a danger room. Someone's died in it. All right. Very good. So your other 2 characters are safe for now.
True.
The statue turns and lowers its arm and fires a bolt of fire at Linoleum, who is prone on the ground.
Where else would you put linoleum?
I know, right?
I'm where I belong.
Now I'm actually going to get a -2 to hit you because you're laying down. It's harder for me to see you. So, where is it? Oh, there it is.
That's why I use acid.
AC 13?
Yeah.
That hits?
Yeah.
She get didn't she
That's
get
why I
armor?
take acid. Oh, sorry.
William didn't put on armor?
Linoleum has the armor on, but I don't know if it updated my AC.
You got to check off the Warn box.
Oh. Let's see what it is now. Oh no, that doesn't hit.
Well, that's a good thing. All right. I fail to hit Linoleum.
How do you fail to hit the floor,
Just gonna
Chris?
leave that.
I don't
Just
even
leave
have
that one.
good luck.
It's like not being able to strike tile.
Yeah. How drunk do you have to be to not hit the floor?
Right.
I miss everybody here.
All righty.
Sorry, Chris.
No, that's all right. Okay, so Mark, what would you guys like to do?
So, Morris Shoemaker and Archibald Silken Palms will pick themselves up and actually, let me get the order right. So, I've got Ivan Schlag climbing up the statue. There's that grimoire on the side of him.
Mm-hmm.
And is it like loose and bound to him, or is it carved into the statue itself?
It's carved into the statue.
Okay. So Ivan Schlag will continue to climb up, get up to the head of the giant, and cover both of the giant's eyes with his hands, body, whatever it needs to be done to cover the eyes of the giant.
What race is Ivan?
Ivan is a human.
Okay, very good.
And the eyes of the eyes.
Be able to cover both?
That-
Is it-
I don't know. Did you?
That wasn't your turn at all, Aileen. That was my turn.
Oh, because I was before Mark.
Oh, you were. I'm sorry. I skipped you.
I can go after him. I just don't want to get skipped totally.
Yep. Sorry. That's my bad notes.
And
All right.
column of onion.
Oh, you're trying to block the giant say. You can't block both eyes unless you actually climb in the front of its face.
Okay. So I'll do that.
Very good.
Do I need to make another climb check?
No.
Okay. So he'll climb up to the front and cover the eyes with his body, what you name it.
Okay.
And then Morris and Archibald will pick themselves up and they will also attempt to climb again.
Okay, go ahead and give me agility checks for them. Do.
More stay in the mother effing time.
Oak tree.
Hallelujah.
Oh wee, oh wee, oh.
Oh wee, oh wee. Oh. Ah.
All right, so Morris is going to make it up. Archibald has fallen again.
Sorry, Joseph, Aileen, Zach, and Alex. You're all too young for that.
For what?
Exactly.
I can't.
So
pay
young that she
attention to
completely
this.
even missed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time. All right.
That's been the best part of getting older is being able to tell people, "Oh, you were too young for that."
Aileen, what would you like?
That's what Ryan says to me all the time.
I want to try to hit. Well, linoleum's gonna get up off the ground.
Yep.
Can I try to hit it with my sword?
Sure. Make a sword
Yes,
attack.
right.
Does it say it's looking for a token? Excuse me. Oh, that worked. AC 19. Yeah, you definitely hit it. Your sword bounces off of it.
Okay, good to know. And Winfred and Collie are gonna come in the room and try to get behind the statue.
Okay. What's Winifred's luck?
7.
And Collie?
12.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much. All right. You want to do anything? Oh, wait.
Can I?
Can you what?
Do anything since they came in the room?
No.
They weren't in there.
Yeah, I said. Yeah, you're Steven's. Candy's my.
You keep. I can't hear you.
All right. No. Yeah, it was. I said sweetie. No, it's Candy's turn.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cough all over you, Aileen.
Oh, good.
Christoph's gonna pull out his lantern and light it.
Christoph has a lantern.
Yep.
All right. Light flares up in the other room.
Well, I'm in the first room, so there still was light.
Yeah. Does Christoph have flint and steel?
I don't know. I have a lantern.
Yeah.
He's got a Zippo.
Big old Zippo.
He has a lantern.
So he needs to partner up with someone who's got flint and steel.
Does
Or
anyone have
get
flint
it.
and steel?
Huh? What?
Does anyone have flint and steel?
I think someone has flint and steel. Yeah.
Good old Ivan Schlag blocking the eyes of the giant statue. He's got flint and steel, so maybe you can take it off of his dead body.
Yeah, I was about to
Well,
make-
and there is a elf that's on fire.
This elf is on fire.
And subscriptions drop off.
They already
Learn
have.
how to make a fire and he'll be warm for a day. Light a man on fire, he'll be warm for the rest of his life.
Yes. All right. So, do anything else?
Oh, some family content.
Where? We got to eradicate that. Where is it?
You are the statue pointing the fire laser.
So, what are you asking for? The light? All right. Christoph is asking for light back in the previous room. Chrissy, what would you like to do?
Maybe last year.
Is the elf still burning?
Yes.
I'll just I'm gonna peek my head in the other room. I know I'm not gonna see anything, but
The elf is burning like a runner on carousel day.
Oof.
Wow.
I know, right? That's going into deep vague.
yeah, I'll just stick my head in the dark room and that's all.
All right, you stick your head in the dark room. Nothing takes it off. So,
That's a plus.
Steven's up.
Let's see. Arnold with the torch will go to the doorway that's open, right? The door that was opened, and peek in with the torchlight.
Well, Chrissy's character is there with a head sticking in the dark, but you're going to have to go into the room.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're like, I got this. And a torch. I go into the room.
Going into the room. I will describe to you what you see in the room. It's breathtaking. Ooh. This is an enormous chamber filled with a large rectangular pool of water. Probably good that no one went into the dark. Running the entire length of the room. Diffused light shines upward from the pool as it reflects your torchlight, illuminating wide pillars lining the walls. Strangest of all, however, are the man-shaped crystal creatures visible in the shadows. They shuffle about slowly, their strange crystalline bodies sparkling like jewels whenever they catch the light. There's a door in the far corner of this chamber.
Oh bueno.
Ah. I will step to the left and
Take
at
it
least
back
let
now, y'all.
Christy know there's some weird crystally movie things in here. Glad I have a hammer.
Oh,
Yeah, I would.
Gonna,
Christy would see that too at that rate, right?
yes.
yeah. Flynn's
Do
gonna pick himself up off the ground,
Can you get me something pretty? I don't have a hammer.
and he's gonna go to. There's
I'm a
the
grave digger.
back door we just opened, so he's gonna go to the left-hand door of the room
Okay.
and do the pokey pokey with his pitchfork
Did you turn yourself around?
Oh my.
and kind of put his pitchfork against the door and look up at the statue and push. And if the statue starts to move, he'd like to dodge out of the way if that's a thing.
Yeah, that's a little too much to do. He can stand up. Was he prone?
Yeah, he was.
All right, he was prone. Was he trying to climb before?
He was, yeah.
He would have had to drop his pitchfork. So, because you need your hands to climb, right? So he can stand up and grab his pitchfork, but that's about all he's going to be able to do.
Oh, okay, that's what he's going to do. And then Marty the Mole Man will follow Brave Arnold into that newly lit back.
Excuse me.
Going into the back room?
Yes.
So Marty's in the back room. Who was the first one that went in?
Arnold.
Arnold. Okay, Marty and Arnold are in the back room. All right, very good. Alex, you want to do anything?
Van is gonna stand back up.
Yep.
And he's going to try to climb the statue again.
Give me. What was Van's?
Chimney sweep, so he's used to climbing stuff.
Yep. Give me a trained agility check.
Let's see if we can do it again. Whoop.
Oh, he's up there.
Oh yes. All right. So is that his only action?
Standing up is an action, and then the moving, the climbing.
My ferryman doesn't know anything about statues. He knows things about splishy splashy boats and all that. So he's going to be just standing outside the room. And my smuggler is going, hell no. I'm not stepping a foot in there. I hear screams and lasers.
Splishy splashy boats, she said. I think that sounds like sinking boats. Very good. All right. Zach?
Well, the Houndmaster is going to go to that back room.
The who?
The Houndmaster,
And which one is that?
Keeper of the Hounds.
What's his name?
Ruji.
Ruji's going into the back room?
Yeah.
What are your names, by the way, Zach?
They were whatever was on the sheet already.
Yeah, the D20, Roll20 randomly generated some names.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
And then the Mummer is going to similarly re-enter the room and try to get back.
So the mummer can make it all the way across if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem.
His name sounds like a motorcycle going along.
Joseph.
The point.
Yes.
I'm kidding. It's not.
What would you like to do?
So what's going on?
An awful lot of stuff. People are moving about the room. People are climbing on the statue. People are going past the statue into the far room.
Is there a picture on the map, or is it just a big giant empty square?
Giant empty square. We're going
Okay, so are there people fighting statues, or
one person at a 30-foot tall statue. They hit it.
A person that you enter the room. One thing
We kept it gray.
The swing was successful. The damage was not.
Whoop.
is there a way that I can tell someone's fortune?
Tell someone's fortune?
Yes.
You could probably tell the burning person's fortune.
Tarot cards?
I mean, yeah, I have tarot cards. I'm a fortune teller.
Yes, but probably not in the middle of while they're being blasted by fiery bolts of death.
Fine, I guess.
Ooh.
I guess I run up and stab it with the dagger.
Okay, which character is doing that? What's their name?
Bob.
Bob. Oh, Bob. Yeah, Bob was in there. Bob runs up, stabs it with a dagger. Go ahead and give me a dagger attack roll for Bob.
Which would be
Bob.
If you open your character sheet and just click on, did you add in the dagger for Bob? Yeah, just click on the attack.
okay. Oh wait.
Most of the ash will fall in here.
Hey.
Sterling's a downer.
Sterling has seen how many people die?
Did I roll?
Not that I can see.
Okay, hold on.
Sterling's been pretty accurate up to this point.
I didn't say life was optimistic.
Listen, to
I see
appreciate.
a lot of lights in your future.
I'm trying to roll, but it keeps on saying submit or cancel, and when I hit submit, nothing happens.
All right, let me take a look here. This is Bob.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You got to have some downs and left to remember when the ups are there. I'm waiting on some ups right now.
Oh, it's good. The damage dice isn't configured. Hold on one second, Joseph. Try hitting it again for me, Joseph. There we go.
Actually, I rolled a 17. I get a -1 because of my luck.
Good afternoon, Roundtable
For
Games.
the
How can I
ball.
help you?
Oh, okay. That's fine. So what we're going to do on your character sheet, Joseph, is
What's this spell about?
if we check off the bull,
Yeah.
now it'll automatically apply going forward. You still have a statue.
So, who do you work for?
You just didn't do any damage to it because it's
Okay.
So
a
you work
giant
for Google.
30-foot tall statue. Do your other guys want to do anything?
Yeah, we're all set. Thank you.
Can I also say one more thing on my character sheet?
Yeah.
So my character has a luck of 7,
Yeah.
but if you go down to his starting luck, you accidentally left it as 10 with 0 bonuses.
Okay. Yeah. If you could change that, thank you very much. Change that to match your 7, please.
Okay, but I cannot change the number to a -1.
No. Change the starting luck to 7.
I did. Oh, there we go.
Alrighty. You got any of your other guys doing anything? Or are you all set, Joseph?
Oh, that'll be it.
Okay, very good. The statue continues turning. Now, Linoleum is still in the room, right? She went up and whacked it with the sword. Is that correct? The last round, yeah, you stood up and then whacked it, right? You're muted. Just to let you know, Aileen.
So quick question, Dad. Did
God damn it.
Mark's character covering the eyes affect anything?
No.
All of mine are still in there.
Okay. Does AC 10 hit Linoleum?
Nope.
Okay. That's a good thing. Very tense. So technically, Aileen, you're up.
And everyone else is in a different room?
Everyone else, no. Some people are in a different room. Some people are still in this room. Some people are in the room back that you came through, that you started off in.
Can all three of mine go to the room that people are going to?
Yes, all three of yours can go to. So that's let's see, Linoleum and
Collie and Winfred.
Holly and Winifred. Yep. All right. So you all enter the room that I described previously with the long pool, the columns, and the shuffling crystalline humanoids.
Cool.
So that's that. Mark, you're up.
So, since my eye blocking hasn't done anything, it's still targeting things. Ivan will shimmy his way down to the grimoire. Morris, who's also on, they shall meet together, and their powers combined, deftly holding on to the statue. And Morris, with his awl that he uses to punch holes into the soles of the shoes, and then Ivan with his dagger, they will slowly start trying to chip away at this grimoire that's molded onto the side of the statue.
Yeah. It's an incredible amount of time with an awl. But okay.
Then Archibald, my glove maker,
yes,
he will go to the room where everyone else is. He has dark vision, so he doesn't need any light.
Okay. There's light in the room now, but that's fine.
Okay.
All right, Archibald's in that room. Does Archibald want to do anything in that room?
Well, he fell down, so he had to stand back up.
Oh, he stood up. Okay, very good. And he's not wearing armor, right?
He is not.
Okay. Sweetie, you're up. You want to do anything?
My characters will make a mad dash to the next room.
Are any of your characters wearing armor?
Yes, Christoph.
What race is Christoph?
Human.
So speed of 25 now
Mm-hmm.
with the armor, and you're back there. Yeah, you can still make it through, no problem. All right. Now, in the back room, the crystal statues begin moving toward. Now, who had the torch? Was it Morris?
Arnold.
Arnold. They begin shuffling toward Arnold. They are all sort of converging on Arnold at this point.
That's not good.
That's all they're going to do though right now. Chrissy, you're up.
Can I reach down and grab the spear that the elf had?
In this.
Oh no, actually I don't need to because I have the shovel, so I have the staff.
Huh?
I had already rolled the hit points for Joseph.
He has a +2 modifier for his stamina.
He had 2. He rolled a 2, so it should be 4. It just didn't add the modifier for some reason.
Was it? Did you roll it before the stats were scored?
No.
All right, we'll just leave him at 6 for now. Sorry, Chrissy.
Never mind. I don't have to do that because I have the shovel. So.
Okay.
I have a staff. I will enter
the dragon.
You know, I will reach. Oh no, it's too, never mind. I'll enter the room.
Okay, and which character is this? Oh, you're going to the back room. Yeah.
In the back room. This is my only character left.
Yep, you go in the back room. Sarah, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Sarah's in the back room. You want to do an action or anything?
Um,
You can get to. You see the 6 crystal statues sort of surrounding.
uh, can I investigate a statue?
What is your background?
Gravedigger.
Give me an untrained
To where it's frayed. Or to...
investigation check, please.
Intelligence check.
Intelligence check, yeah.
This should go well because I'm at a 4.
They sure are shiny.
Yeah, they are.
Beyond that, you can't really tell much.
Cool.
Alrighty.
I can't see her doing anything else.
Okay, Steven.
I had asked Morris to get me something pretty, anyways.
So Arnold is almost surrounded by crystal entities.
Yes.
Is one of those crystal entities in range of his hammer?
Yes.
He will try to hit one.
Okay.
With his hammer.
I thought it was 12 pieces of 14 inches. 12 pieces of.
That gonna miss.
Okay. And then not to be outdone, Marty, the mole man, will stab at the same one with his spear.
Okay.
Good after.
Unnatural 20, but a 20 nonetheless.
All right, so 20 points of damage. Yeah, so 20, yeah, 5 points of damage.
Woo.
You flake off a bunch of crystal from the thing. It turns to face Marty.
Ah. And can Marty back away
a
little distance?
If you there's no way to disengage from combat in BCC without spells or something. So you can back away. That statue will get a free attack on you.
Okay, then he'll stand
pick up your stuff?
tall and strong. Flynn will
Okay, not a problem.
make his way to the back
right.
door.
The back door of this room. Okay, very good.
Eat the yak.
Ooh, that's pretty.
What's with the blanket, Zach?
It's not with the blanket.
What is it?
It's exactly what you just called it.
Flowery? Is it fuzzy?
Does feel fuzzy, yes.
Fuzzy.
Would it be classified as a decorative throw?
Depends on how far you want to throw.
Yeah, good.
You have to be thorough
in credit
with it.
That was a reach, Alex.
I wasn't going to say it, but I'm glad you said it. But
I'm sorry.
trying to be nice.
Even mine was a reach, so.
Yours wasn't nearly as bad, though.
You have to have some reach in order to throw something, so there is that.
I don't know if Flynn can get into the room and make an attack because he wanted to go around behind the statue.
Going stir crazy.
So I don't know where the door and the statue is in relation to each other.
Close to each other. Now, what? So Flynn, yeah, Flynn can make it into the room. He can attack a statue. Does he want
beautiful
one?
Yeah, the same one. Oh, the little miss, but we're getting somewhere.
Okay, very good. So 3 of your characters are engaged with statue 1. Alex, you're up.
This might be a bit of a stretch, but my chimney sweeper, who is now on the statue,
yeah,
he's still, with chimneys and all that. I don't know exactly how chimneys are in the setting of Dungeon Crawl Classics technology.
They're on houses.
Could he
statues
use his skills as a chimney sweep to see if there's like a deactivation button or something like that on the statue?
Interesting question. So looking at the mortises of the statue to try to figure out if there's maybe something that you can see. Give me a trained intelligence check, please.
I love the meme. That's been good.
You do not see anything.
I don't see anything.
I
Okay.
love the people who post the meme about
Staying up there?
Clearly they
Yes.
Okay, very good. How about your other
have
guys?
conspiracy theories are clearly have never
Uh,
worked on a project with other people because it never works.
No, they're well. Let me ask: Are they the only? Are they the last two guys in the previous room?
No shirt, no shoes. Didn't have a problem with that.
I don't remember exactly.
All right. So
Because if they're the last two people in the room,
it's gonna
the smuggler is
be
going to drag the ferryman into the current
33,
room with the
40.
statue, kind of using it as a shield a little bit. If not, smuggler's a little bit of a dick, and the ferryman is just whatever.
This is the scene from Blazing Saddles. All right. So
So I don't know exactly. Are there
Yeah, we're working on
still
getting it
people
set up.
in
It
the?
wasn't something we
Candy's
had
characters
any
are still in the
intention of
first room.
doing
One of them's
anytime
holding.
soon.
So they'll
So
they'll
that's just
still
like,
remain.
okay, quick shift gears.
Unfortunately, my ferryman skills are kind of lacking in this case. Unless he wants
Well,
to
we
poke
actually
something
have
with a
that
long
set for a
pole.
reason, because
And the smuggler is still going hell
everybody's
no.
like, oh, you need my card
Okay.
information
All
again?
right.
It's like,
Fair enough. So are you staying in this room with the statue, or did you say you wanted to wait?
I
See, I
might
have-
want the other two characters to wait in the previous room.
Waiting in the previous room. That's fair enough.
See, I
That's
have the,
easily done. Zach.
the Google thing, so it just uploads, it autofills,
We are.
and then I have to go.
Are we still fighting one of the
What's
crystalline
card number,
stuff?
Denise?
3 of Steven's characters are fighting one of the statues.
Okay, so I'll have Houndmaster and Hound fight.
All right.
Your hound's going to fight as well.
And expiration.
Yeah.
Right. So give me what's your hound
CDD?
master's name?
And the zip code.
Ruji.
Ruji. Okay, give me an attack roll for Ruji.
Okay. Why can't I find it?
We're all set. I will add those into your bag for later. Alrighty, we'll see you then. You're welcome. Thank you. Bye bye.
13.
All right.
Is your melee button not working?
Oh, I forgot to do that.
Just roll that for me, just so I can see if there are any modifiers.
Yeah.
We'll keep the 13.
Oh, I didn't add. Sorry, that's why. Because I didn't add it as a melee weapon. I just wrote down what it was.
Oh, okay. Would you have a strength modifier?
I have a strength of 9.
All right, so 30. So that's going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage. What kind of weapon is it again?
A spear.
Spear does a, I think it's a D8.
It is.
D8. Nice.
7.
The statue shatters.
Woo!
Statue number 1.
Yeah.
OPs.
Does your other character want to do anything?
There was a door at the back of the room.
There's a door in the back of that room. Yeah, beyond the long pool.
Are there more crystalline thingies?
5.
Okay. He's going to wait then.
Very
until
good.
we engage the second one.
All right, Joseph, what would you like to do?
So is Bob still fighting the statue?
Apparently.
I am.
Yeah, it's your turn, so you can decide to keep fighting the statue or do something different.
Is it distracted or is it like?
It is as distracted as you would picture a statue being with you attacking it.
Okay. I guess I'll just stab at it again and hope for the best.
Okay, I want you to picture this, Joseph. If you're in a museum and you take a dagger and stab a stone statue's toe, you're getting the exact same reaction from this statue.
You know what? Where am I right now beside near a statue?
You're in a long room with a door behind you, so about 30 feet behind you, and a door on the other side of the statue that's open with a bunch of people in that room. There are also 2 doors to the left and the right.
Can I make a one attempt?
Sure. Where do you want to run?
To the unopened door.
Left or right?
The one that was behind me that seemed closed.
Well, there are two. There's one to the left and one to the right. The one directly behind the statue is open.
Then I want to go to the one that isn't.
Right. To the left or to the right?
Which one is it?
Left. Okay, good. All right, you're at the door. Do you want to open it?
Yes.
Okay, you see a door. You see a hallway. Do your other characters want to do anything?
Let me see what the other characters are. Okay. Let's see here. I am. Oh. You know what?
I don't.
I'm gonna go ahead and send in Shamalin Nimblebleed into the web.
Okay. What do you want to have him do?
He's gonna go with Bob.
Okay. What is Shamalin's luck?
14.
Ooh.
That is a lucky guy. And is that it?
Actually, can you tell me what his birth argue is?
That's fair enough. It is conceived on horseback. He adds his luck roll to mounted attack rolls.
Chris, I got to send you this joke because if I say it out loud, you'll get tossed off the internet.
Really?
I'll let you get judge. It's your Twitch account. I'll put it that way.
So, what was it?
Conceived on horseback. Bonus to mounted attack roll.
I'm trying to find it, but I can't find the square that it's supposed to be in.
Very specific, Joseph, so it probably doesn't have its own square. You just kind of type it into the
Okay, so what was it again?
mounted attack rolls.
Okay. I don't know.
Texas?
And I guess that'll be it. My two characters are gonna open that door.
Okay. Very good.
I just put it in the chat in roll 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here, sweetie.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you should see them in your journal sheet because I made them editable to you.
Okay. What was the other one?
I'm looking for that page. So there's Scardoon.
Oh, that's the one. Okay. Okay.
Scardoon, Shamlan, and Bob.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't forget, Joseph. You've also got Scardoon,
That's perfect.
the elf.
Wait, he's an elf?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. He's an
Oh.
elven mariner.
I guess he's watching everyone out through the door, I guess.
He's hanging back in case bad things happen. Very good. Fair enough.
Yeah, so he can report it and tell stories about it.
There will be a reporting. And all right, so right now in the statue room, not on the statue, we've got Bob and Shamalane. I think
Shamalama Ding Dong.
So the statue turns toward the direction that Bob is standing in. Again, with Mark, your character trying to block his eyes, doesn't seem to be having any effect. And fires a bolt at Bob.
What do I have to do?
Did it turn into a kebab?
You must die.
Does AC 24 hit Bob?
I think that's a crit. Oh yes.
I didn't roll. I did roll an at 20. Oh, that's
Roasty roast.
We know which
Called
one's about
it.
to die.
fortunate.
Delicious.
Oh, at least it was Bob.
All I'm saying,
Bob
called
the
it.
fortune teller, did he foresee that he would be lighting up the room.
To be honest, he was a really bad fortune teller. I can tell you by looking at his stats, his intelligence is bad, his luck is bad, and his agility is bad.
Yeah, he's obviously a really bad fortune teller because you'd think he would have seen this coming.
I foresee that you'll light up the room in a very near future.
He was more like a fraud fortune teller.
It's like the question is every time those fake fortune tellers get caught. Well, it's obviously they're not real fortune tellers. They just seen themselves get caught.
Got me now.
Well, I guess he was just destined to die.
Well, let's see. The only thing that's going to happen is Bob's going to take 5 points of damage.
Oh, good. I still have 1 more hit point.
You have 6 hit points.
And Bob's on fire.
Oh.
So Bob's about to die.
Although Joseph, technically you're right. We're all destined to die.
This Bob is on fire.
This Bob is on fire, yes. And Aileen, you are up.
And all 3 of mine get around a crystal statue and beat the shit out of it.
All 3. Well, let's do it one at a time.
Okay.
You want to go after crystal statue number 2?
Sure.
All right. And who's attacking first?
Linoleum.
Okay. Bada. That'll miss.
Okay.
Who's next?
And then Winfred.
Winfred. Look. Oh boy. Okay. And Kali?
Yep.
That'll hit.
Yay.
So it takes 2 points of damage. And turns toward Kali. Mark.
So, Archibald, he's in the room. He's going to pull out a pair of gloves that he handcrafted and donned them. And attempt to push one of the little crystal things into the water.
Oh, well, that'd be the sort of thing that would be a feat of daring do and strength. At 0 level, nah.
Then I'll shake my gloved fist at one of them. Oh, you fiend!
But it is exactly the sort of thing a mighty warrior or a dwarf would attempt.
Yes. Well, that's why I put my gloves on. I didn't want to get my hands dirty.
Yep, fair enough.
So, and then we've got Morris and Ivan. They are giving up on the idea of trying to chisel that grimoire off the side.
I'm going to back up a moment, Stephen. Give me a luck roll for pushing the guy, because the only way this is going to happen is by sheer luck. So give me a luck roll to push him into the water. Just a D20 and compare it to your luck.
Okay.
And what is Archibald's luck?
10.
Yeah, so it happens. It just so happened there was a little bit of water that had splashed out of the pool, and the statue was standing on it. And as you put your gloves on and push, it sort of skids easily. The little statue, the statue's faceless or eyeless face kind of goes, and it slunk right into the pool.
That's awesome.
So
statue 3, pool.
Is that you?
Now you've given it mega powers.
Rose, powerful. Like one of those little sponges. Yep. So Morris and Ivan, they are going to shimmy down the statue and go into the room to join Archibald.
Very good. Alrighty. Candy, you're up.
I'm in the room. Someone has a torch.
Oh, that's sweetie. Alex, I lied to you. You couldn't have dashed into the room. Candy left that room last round.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, they would probably head into the room.
Go forward. Okay, very good. Yeah, someone has a torch in this room.
Can I light the lantern with it?
Can you light the lantern with the torch? Yeah, it's gonna be your action to yeah.
Christoph will light the lantern.
All right, very good. The lantern springs to life, adding not much extra light. There's already a torch here. You're holding a lit lantern. The light actually reflects brilliantly off the crystal statues, and some of the statues that were a little bit further away now swivel toward the torch and the lantern together.
Sterling puts out the lantern.
No, you can't. It's an action.
No.
Oh, Sterling puts out the lantern. All right. Put out that light. Slap. All right. The lantern is now out.
Are those statues still?
Now they're facing back toward the torch.
Okay.
I did it. Don't do that.
Well, I got one small question.
Yeah.
Bob's on fire, so is he considered a torch?
He is not considered a torch. No, but he's on fire in the back in the other room.
Renaming Bob Johnny.
Johnny, there's no baby. All right. The statues are going now. Kali struck a statue. Statue is going to punch Kali. And miss. The other statues surround. I keep forgetting who has the torch.
Arnold.
Arnold. Surround Arnold. Statue number 3 climbs out of the pool. The pool's only about 3 feet deep. So he fell and you say, oh, that's the end of him. And then he just kind of like stands up and then just climbs out of the pool. That's all he's going to do.
The pool's not acid.
At least to them.
As long as you're critical.
Well, maybe they could have dissolved, like, you know, when you're making one of those flavored water drinks where it's like the little crystals, you have to stir it around, they start dissolving. Someone get a giant spoon.
The human visitor to the strange alien land falls in a pool of water and says, it's okay, it's safe. Unfortunately, he's in the kingdom of the sugar people, and they take his advice and dissolve. All right, so that's the statues, and Chrissy's up.
Can I go bang a statue? That didn't sound right.
Absolutely. Join Aileen's characters in their statue banging, or would you like to bang one of your own?
I'm always good up for a good game.
Oh, joining the group, you banging.
All right.
Oh, that attack will miss the statue named Beth. Yes, her name is Crystal Beth.
Beth, I see you shining.
Alrighty, so Steven, you're up.
All right. Arnold is gonna take a swing at a statue.
All right, so statue number, this would be statue number 4.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, excellent. To the fumble table.
Oh, no.
And we rolled a 3. Your weapon comes loose in your hand. You quickly grab it, but your grip is disrupted. You're going to get a -2 on your next attack roll.
Oh, that's horrible.
Big oof.
Flynn just shakes his head at Arnold and says, "Don't worry, we got this," and tries to attack
All
the
right.
same statue.
And that will hit for 3 points of damage.
He's like, "See?" And then Marty's like, "No, no, no. Hit it like this."
And that
and misses.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
Funnily, the way Steve just described that, I see the three of Steve's characters as a three-headed Etten.
One head being Mo, one head being Larry, and the other head being Curly.
Exactly. The way he described that, exactly.
Yep.
It's not Shemp.
I was good too.
Chef wasn't that bad. I didn't like Curly Joe Dorita.
Oh, God, no.
I'll be like Curly Joe.
So Zach, you're up.
Okay.
Sorry, you're not up. Alex is up.
I am up. Van, the chimney sweeper, is gonna attempt again to see if there's any mechanism or anything like that. Is that possible?
Yeah, he's still on the statue. Huh? Sure, go ahead and give me a check.
I do not know what that roll is. Let me see.
It's a 17.
17. Okay.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. Okay. Let me think of what the other two are gonna do. So can I kind of can the other two kind of hear combat and whatnot from the next room?
Oh yes.
Hmm. The ferryman is going to stay where he is, kind of hovering in the room,
Okay.
whatever. But the smuggler is going to go to the entrance, or go into the next room, and he's going to equip his sling.
Okay.
Because I imagine that he was holding the dagger earlier.
All right, that's fine.
Can he attack one of the not silver, crystal statues, or has he taken too many actions?
No, you can. So equipping or drawing or sheathing a weapon isn't normally an action, but it can be combined as part of a move action. So
Okay.
can pull your sling and then attack. Statue number 3 and statue number 5 are, let's see, statue 4 and 5 are engaged with Arnold. Statue 3 is standing by itself. If you fire into melee and you miss, there is a 50% chance you will hit an ally, and you make another attack roll to see if you hit the ally. So do you want to fire into melee and help someone out, or he said leadingly, or do you want to attack statue number 3?
So the only thing is, if I attack statue number 3, will it turn its attention?
That is one of those RPG questions that I cannot answer until you try.
Yes. He's not going to attack right now. He's going to kind of scope out the situation.
All right. I got you with the famous Alexis. Are you sure?
Do you want to do that?
All right. What about your other guys?
My chimney sweeper was looking for traps. The ferryman is just gonna kind of just be in the room.
Measuring people's
statue.
Okay.
Actually, no, I lied. Ferryman is gonna go to the other room as well.
Okay.
And he sees crystal statues, so he's going to poke at one.
Which one would he like to attack? 2, 3, 4, or 5? 2 is engaged with 4 people. 3 is standing by the pool, dripping wet. 4 is engaged with 3 people, and 5 is standing next to 3 people.
Oh, he'll attack with his long pole, the one with 4 people.
All right, that's statue number 2. And which guy is this, Alex?
This is Ferryman Greg.
Greg.
Oh, Greg.
Yes. Takes a swig out of a bottle of Bailey's.
Well, that's why he's so lucky. He gets all that Bailey's. So do I just hit attack?
Yes.
It says any attack bonus. I assume not.
Correct.
As 11 strength.
Yep. And that will miss.
Okay.
All right, Zach, you're up.
Oh, cool. So it does the damage as well.
So statue number, what was it, 5 is surrounded?
Statue number 2 has got 5 people around it.
Okay. And statue 3 has 0?
Yeah, statue number 3 is standing by the edge of a pool.
Okay. I will, is there space around number 2?
Yes.
Okay. So, Houndmaster.
Let me think for a second. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's enough space for 1.
There's enough space for one. Okay, so Houndmaster will be that one.
Okay.
And he will he will spirit.
Okay.
Not to be confused with the horse movie.
I wasn't until now.
It's for Christina more than anyone.
Know your audience. Good, good, good.
Go.
Oh boy. Well, not a critical.
And then the mummer, not wanting to suicide into the other one, is going to wait. Since there's no space for him.
I feel like the Mummer is an awful remake of the Mummy.
Yeah, pretty much.
The guy in white grease paint, who when he gets to get out of his coffin, he goes like.
If you read the description, he's actually just an entertainer focused on acting.
Yeah, yeah. Joseph, what would you? Oh, Joseph, Bob is on fire. Does Bob want to use his action to try to put himself out?
Yes.
Give me, please, for Bob, a reflex save.
Okay. Give me a minute. Hold on, that's Shamelin. This is Bob. Is that reflex?
Yes.
Okay. And submit.
All right. Bob uses his action to put himself out.
Oh, good. I didn't know if he would succeed or not.
He just barely.
You said reflex, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I got a -1 to my roll.
Nice.
He gets a -1 to almost all of his rolls. He also gets a -1 to hit because he has an average strength, but his luck with the bow does not help.
He's a keeper. What would your other guys like to do, if anything?
Okay, so I'm at a door. Shamelin is at the door with Bob.
Yep.
Is the door open?
Yeah, you open the door. It leads into a hallway. Bob can go in the hallway too if you want.
Yeah, both Shamelin and Bob's gonna enter through the door with Shamelin closing the door behind them.
Okay. You will be in a dark hallway.
Don't worry, we'll be near the door.
Okay. And what about your other guy?
So what does my elf Falamod see?
Oh, that's right. He's got dark vision, right? You see a rather short corridor. It's only about 25 feet long. It turns to the left and ends in another door.
So what do I see?
A short corridor, about 25 feet long, turns to the left and ends in another door.
I guess he'll go through there.
All right, so he moves up to the door. Do you want to open the door?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. All right, we'll wait till... Yeah, you can see, so you see a wide stone throne that faces you from the center of this square room. And there are things hanging on the walls, but you can't make out what they are from outside the room. You'll have to enter the room next round to see what they are.
Okay.
But they look like strange sort of clay tablets with things inscribed on them.
Okay.
All right, so is that all you guys?
Yep, that's all of them.
All righty, very good. There's no one left in the statue room, is there? All right. You hear a bolt of fire, just a like. Whoosh. Yeah, I'll light another. I'll keep lighting the corpse on fire. And Aileen's up.
Hi, I'm gonna try attacking again.
Sure. Who's going first?
Collie.
Collie, go ahead. That will hit, and you've destroyed the statue.
Ooh.
Yay!
Okay, and the other two move to a different one.
Hold on 1 second. Yes.
Okay, so Winfred next.
All right, which one you want to go after? The one that was alone by the pool, or one of the two that are gathered around Flynn and Marty?
One of the two.
One of the ones that's been damaged, or the other one?
Damaged.
Damaged. All right. So Winifred. So 2 points of damage. Okay.
And then linoleum will go after the one that's not damaged.
Okay.
Gathered, but yeah. Normally all 12s.
Okay, 4 points of damage. Very good. Sweetie, you're up. No, I'm sorry. Mark's up. Mark's up. My bad.
Happens if Mark is the sweetie.
So let's dang. I'll have Ivan do a little stabby stab if I can on the remaining statue. If there's enough room, I don't think there is now.
There's several statues. There's the one that was pushed into the pool. There is the one that has Winifred, Arnold, Flynn, and Marty around it. And there's the one that Linoleum is attacking.
All right, so I'll join in with Linoleum.
Okay, and this is which guy?
This is going to be Ivan.
Ivan, okay.
So here is his stabby stab.
That will miss.
Morris will do the same.
Okay.
And then
oh boy.
Archibald will also, with his gloves, do a stabby stab.
Wow.
Whole lot of nothing.
Remarkably consistent. Okay. Now you're up, sweetie.
So I'm in the room with crystalline statues.
Uh-huh.
Um,
And a long pool. And a door at the far end.
How many statues are left?
There are 3 statues left.
I will fire my bow at one.
Oh, all right. You want to fire at the unengaged one that
Yes.
climbed out of the pool? Okay.
Hey, listen, just because they haven't found a mate yet doesn't mean there isn't somebody out there for them. We got to stop calling attention to it. They're humiliated.
That will miss.
And my other guy will try to stab with a spear.
Same one?
Mm-mm.
No, which
Oh,
one?
same. No, the one that's engaged.
What's his name?
Crystal.
Does he want to go after the one that has...
The one that's engaged.
Well, there are 2 engaged.
Mm.
There's Steven's engaged group and Aileen's engaged group.
Which group has the most people?
I'm sorry, there's Mark's engaged group. They each have 4.
Each have 4. Okay.
Or there's one that doesn't have
No.
a date.
Yep. Oh, never mind. He's got a short bow. He will stow his lantern.
Putting his lantern away?
Yeah.
All right, or does he want to set it down and fire?
Set it down.
All right, sets it down.
Fire.
And fire? Sure. No. Mighty Hunter. And do you have a third guy? No, I killed him. All right. Oh, the statues go. All right.
Grabbing it in.
Well, here we go. Let's see. No. Statue number 3 moves toward Arnold. Just gets right up next to Arnold. Doesn't attack him, just get next to him. Statue number 4 attacks Winifred. AC 20?
Yep.
Oh boy. Winnie takes 3 points of damage.
Dead.
Winnie dies.
No.
Is the dog still alive?
Yeah.
You guys have a herding dog.
Statue number 4 attacks Linoleum. Well, let's see. Oh, Linoleum's the only one that has damaged statue number 4.
I tried.
Aileen, how many characters are you down to?
2.
Okay, good. Oops.
He's revealed his master plan.
AC 18.
Yep.
Get punched for 4 damage.
Exactly what I have.
Oh,
Whoa.
Linoleum dies. Chrissy's up.
Ow, my shoulder.
You're up, my friend. Swing my shovel at it.
What's that?
Swing my shovel at it.
Which?
I believe I was at the one with Aileen.
Well, that one got taken out, so you may now go to. There's left.
Whatever one. It looks like it's about even on both sides for people.
There are 3 on number 4, and there's 3 on number 5, and number 3 is just standing next to Arnold.
Boop.
Who is
Can I go
number 4?
stand next to Arnold?
Sure.
I'm intrigued.
All right. Do you want to attack or no?
No.
Okay. So Sarah's standing next to Arnold. Very good.
I want to see what happens now.
Okay.
I start playing musical notes at it. And...
Steven's up.
All right. Well, let's go, Arnold. Yay.
Oh, Win wasn't the herder. Okay. No, Collie was the herder, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right,
Still
Arnold.
alive.
That's but you get a -2, right?
Oh, yeah, I didn't factor that in.
Still gonna hit, and you destroy statue 4.
Woo! Steven's army cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Marty the Mole Man will attack the next statue. Oh, that's horrible.
The statue 3.
And misses.
Mm-hmm.
And Flynn laughs at the mole catcher and tries to attack statue
I love the
3.
fact that his weapon is a sharp stick.
Wow. You destroy a statue in one go.
Woo!
Nice.
Clara lays an egg, and I'm done.
Alex, you're up.
Okay. With my chimney sweeper, can I potentially make an intelligence skill check to see if there's a way we can jam the mechanism of this statue?
Well, you saw someone try to. There was someone that tried to jam a spike in, but they weren't strong enough.
What kind of strength on Mr. Chimney Sweep?
But you'd also need something to jam into the base.
Here's a 9. That's not good or bad. Would I see about jamming the broom in?
It's going to require a. Well, you're up on the statue, so you're going to have to down.
Yeah, can I crawl down?
So you're going to have to get your broom first. So it's going to be. Yeah, sure. It's going to be a luck roll though. So roll a d20, compare it to your luck.
So do I roll high or low?
Actually, is there a button on your sheet for a luck roll?
So there's trained and untrained.
For luck?
Mm-hmm.
Trained.
Unless I'm. Oh wait, no, never mind. There we go.
All right. And you get a 16. All right. So you
Okay, so I have to roll below my luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
You try to jab the wooden handle of the broom into the base, and unfortunately, you have snapped. Well, we won't go that far. You can't jab it in.
Okay.
Your other guys?
Smuggler is just kind of painting out in the crystal room.
Okay.
And old Greg will try to smack a statue.
Hanging out in the crystal room, watching the death.
Well, there's death in the other room too.
Yeah. All right. Old Greg just wants to smack the last statue.
Yeah.
All right.
This Greg gets Greg.
That'll miss.
No, he misses.
And Zach's up.
Is there space around last statue?
Yeah.
Okay. Ruji will move to that statue.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Round
And
Table Games. How can I
we'll
help
go
you?
to Stabby the statue.
Okay.
All right, I'll come. I'll bring the stuff right out to you.
8 reservists.
Alright.
So much. I said that without muting my mic. Sorry,
did.
reservists out there.
Guess who used to be a reservist?
No, I'm not one. All right. Point of damage. There's space for one more guy to get in on the statue. Now that the linoleum has cleared a spot. Do you have another guy that wants to attack, Zach?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I'll have Ujeshio finally do something.
Okay.
What's he? I don't know what the damage for a club is. But...
It's a D4.
Okay. Did it do it? Is it not showing it? Oh, there we go.
Oh boy. All right. It's still up. And oh, your first guy died. That's right. Joseph. You do.
He did.
Yes.
Thank you for reminding me.
Hello.
Hello.
So what is Bob and Shyamalan doing in the what? Can I see like some light coming through the cracks of the door from where Bob and Shyamalan's are at?
No.
So no light.
Nope.
Shyamalan's gonna crack the door open a little bit to take a peek through the door.
Did that last round?
No, I think we're in the room now.
Nope. You got to the door and opened it. You haven't entered the room.
I thought I said we entered the room, closed the door behind.
You
and then you said it was pitch dark.
Yeah, you entered the hallway.
Oh.
So you're in a hallway, and someone else went forward and opened another door.
Okay.
So do you want to go back or do you want to go forward?
Is there any way I can get a light source for them?
Not unless you have it on your character sheet.
Okay. Was there torches in the other one before, or just
Nope, the room after.
room after?
Yeah, the room you haven't gone into yet.
So what can they see?
I described what they could see in the one room. They'd have to go into. They'd actually have to go in. The one with dark vision can see. The other one, the elf can see. The other guys can't.
I'm talking about the other two that can't see anything.
Darkness.
Yeah, darkness. Okay.
Imprisoning me. All that I see.
Absolute horror.
I can't live.
So there's no way they can go back to the previous room to grab a torch or anything and run back in there, right?
There are no torches in the previous room.
Okay. I guess they'll just be walking through the hallway, blindly touching the wall, trying to move forward.
Right.
Both of them on opposite side of the walls.
Well, maybe. And your elf?
Okay, my elf made it to a throne room, right?
To the doorway, yes.
And inside was a throne room, right?
Yes.
Is there a throne chair near?
Yes.
Can he approach it?
Yes. Your elf enters the room. Now, so you see this wide stone throne that faces the doorway. And the walls are hung with what look like primitive tablets about head high and inscribed with strange symbols. Each tablet is a few feet wide, and there are dozens hanging on the four walls. However, your attention is riveted to the enormous snake that has crawled out from behind the throne.
Whoops.
It's got a horn in the center of its fanged head, and it hisses, "I am Cicerag, and you intrude on my guardianship."
How do you do, fellow snake?
I see. And your point is?
Sarah's attention is always drawn to the horny giant snake.
Yep.
I had to do it. I'm sorry. I regret not to.
Now, does your elf want to do anything?
So, Hona, I thought I responded what he said.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything in response.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and sit on this chair and see how comfy it is before your master returns.
All right, fair enough. You're sitting on the chair. Let's see. And
I would like to make a point to say that Sarah was, even though she's a 4 intelligence, was still smart enough to wear the brown pants today.
Yep. Alex, you were still in the statue, right?
No, I hopped on. Remember to jam the broom.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh no, is it going towards me?
It turns and fires at you.
Oh no.
You're the only one in the room.
Oh wait, did everyone leave?
AC 9?
That might just hit. Oh no, it didn't. Wait, THAC0 or regular AC?
Your AC.
No, I'm asking, is it going down or up?
Up.
No, you did not hit.
Okay, what's your armor class?
10.
10, because you don't have a dex penalty. Okay, very good. Okay.
That's my bad. I did not.
Aileen is up.
Hey,
I only have Kali left. Are there statues still?
There is one statue, but it's surrounded.
I can't get in? It's not the one I was already on.
No.
Okay. And there was another room that Joseph went into?
That was off of the previous room, so you don't know that.
Okay. Then I'll just start raiding the dead bodies of my other characters.
Okay, sure. Otherwise, there are pillars, there's a pool of water, and there's another door in this room. So, looting bodies?
Yep.
Excellent. Mark's up.
Right. So we're all around the statue. Here's Ivan's attempt at a stab. Here's Morris's attempt at a stab.
Okay, that will destroy the statue.
Yay!
All right.
Yes.
There are no more statues jumping on the bed.
And then Archibald Silken Palms with his gloves will observe with his glove making skills and admire the beauty of the pillar. And they're lining the pool itself, and there's still a glow of light coming from the pool.
Yeah. So is he looking in the pool?
Yeah, he will peer over carefully,
So-
admiring the look. The
So
glow.
it's really kind of remarkable now that you're the first person to actually look into the pool. It's about 3 feet deep, The bottom is painted black and encrusted with thousands of crystals,
I see Mick Jagger was here first.
forming star constellations of which you're not familiar. And there's some sort of diffused light shining up from those crystals.
Okay. I'm a halfling, so I'm not going to get into the water unless I have to. So I'm done.
Alrighty, very good. Candy is currently indisposed. Chrissy, you're up.
I'll look in the pool too now that everything's dead.
Sure.
Shiny crystals?
Yeah.
I'd already asked somebody to get me something pretty, so I'm going to go get something pretty.
Going into the pool?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go to the pool. Like I said, it's 3 feet deep. And are you trying to grab a crystal?
Yeah.
All right.
Down see if I find a loose one.
So you kind of reach in and you got hold of a crystal, and you think you can get it out. It's going to take about 2 minutes to get the crystal out.
I'm going to try.
Yeah. Okay. So you're working on a crystal.
If something else happens to distract me from it, I'll look up and distract, but otherwise I'm going to try.
You got it.
I was correct that we were out of like statue danger, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Joseph, Bob noticed, or not Bob, I'm sorry, your elf.
Go on.
Your elf notices something when he sits on the throne. Nope, I'm sorry, he doesn't. He notices the snake trying to kill him.
Okay.
All right, so the snake bites at the elf.
Nummy, nummy, num.
Oh, that's not right. I forgot the D.
How to guarantee it? Excuse me. How to guarantee a hit?
AC 14 on your elf, Joseph?
AC 10.
Alrighty. He bites him with long, sharp fang for 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Still up?
My max hit point 3.
Okay, then you're at 2 out of 3.
Okay.
And Steven, you're up.
Okay, so there's no more crystal statues in the pool room.
Billiard room.
Yeah, Arnold is gonna hang out there. He's got the torch. My other two guys are gonna head to the main room. And there's a new door open.
No, it's not open.
Oh.
Now we're gonna retcon a little bit. You guys know that Joseph's characters were with you, right?
Yes.
So everyone's accounted for, either living in that back room or dead on the ground, except for Joseph's 3 characters. And all the doors, the only open door to this room is the one you're standing at.
Yep.
And the far one that you came in initially. The 2 side doors are still closed.
Flynn is gonna go to the left-hand door, and Marty will follow. And Flynn will try to push open the door with a staff like he did entering this main room.
Okay, so ignoring the giant statue at the moment?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. Now, when you say the left-hand door, your left as you're facing it?
Ah, yeah, so that would be the right-hand door of the room. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
Sure thing.
Now, do you have a light source?
Not. Those two do not.
Don't forget, Appalachia belongs to us.
Hot mic.
Who is that?
Alex, I think.
Was that me? Oops, that's my bad.
I was acting.
I wasn't too
fast.
sure. I was like jamming along, thinking like, oh hey.
I was acting fun, but it's Alex.
Yeah, sorry about that. I do not know where that came from.
You open the door. The room beyond is
One
Is
of the
dark.
other.
Okay. Then Marty will grab a torch because Flynn opened the door if possible.
okay.
I will close that.
And
My
then,
bad, guys.
I
Sorry
think
about
that's probably it for my 3 guys.
Okay. Alex, you're up.
So let me just recap real quick, just to make sure. So mostly everyone is in the crystal room now, besides Joseph characters and Steven's characters, who are back in the big statue room, right?
Absolutely correct.
Okay, so. And the door, they pushed open the door now.
Sure, what's the name?
Steven's characters. Another one of the doors in the main room, right?
Yeah. Oh, Alex, that's right. You've had a bird's eye view of this. You saw the door that Joseph's characters went through.
Okay, which one is that?
The left one.
Oh, okay. So that's my bad. I probably should have pointed it out. I tell people, if you're looking for the other 3, they went through the left door.
Okay.
What does my character want to do? My chimney sweep is gonna duck into the crystal room for right now, though, because that was a little bit of a close call on that laser.
All right. So you and your other guys?
What's the card number?
They're in the crystal room for right now. Actually, that's what I meant to do. Old Greg is actually gonna peer into the water himself.
What was that last
He sees the star constellation because he's a ferryman and deals a lot with water and maybe even night sky and all that. A little bit similar to the chimney sweep from the very beginning. Could he make an intelligence roll to determine?
Ferryman will actually not use constellations to navigate.
Well, so then maybe I should. No, I'll still
trained.
You would do untrained. Could I have my chimney sweep as well?
You are all
do
set.
Similar
I
thing,
will
or
email you
did he
the
take too
receipt
many
right now,
actions
and
already?
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
After ducking into the room.
Thank you.
Yeah, your chimney sweep in this case is going to be untrained.
Okay, even though it's star constellations and all that.
Yes.
All right.
But I was able to do it trained at the beginning.
Yeah, I know.
When did you place
fair enough.
Tell you what, Alex, give me for your chimney sweep a luck roll.
Okay. Don't have the great looks, but whatever. Probably doesn't make it.
No. Yeah. So
No. Only missed it by.
As luck would have it, he spent a lot of time not sweeping and staring up at the skies. But no, he was a diligent worker.
No, that's fair. But for the ferryman, you said do an untrained?
Untrained for the ferryman, yep.
Okay.
There we go. Just found it. I will bring it right
now.
Are you here, or do you want to set a time to pick it up?
I am all set. My smuggler is just staying out of the big scary laser statue room.
All right, Zach, you're up.
We are going to go towards that left.
No, that's fine. You can pick it up. Just give us
The
a
one
call
that
when you get
Joseph's
here,
characters
and we'll
went
bring it
up?
up to you.
Yep.
All right, you can go to the door and
Thank
open
you.
it.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right. Do you have a light source?
I just need to say one thing.
What?
Didn't my elf go through a different door?
What do you mean a different door than whom?
I thought he went into a different room than Bob and Shyamalan.
Yeah, he did. He went to the end of the hallway, and they're in the hallway.
Oh, he walked past them?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get that description. Okay.
Yep, that's what you said you wanted them to do. To go into the end of the hallway. All right, so Zach, you're looking in a dark room. You hear movement.
I will wait.
Okay. Joseph, you're up. All right.
Okay. After the elf got struck by the snake, he counterattacks and swing his weapon at it.
Sure.
I never got his lucky roll. You want to give me his lucky roll?
You got it.
First argue.
It is. He's got a righteous heart. He gets a bonus to turn unholy checks.
Whoop.
So he'll make a good cleric, except he's going to die.
But he's an elf, so.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Okay, so that the long sword. Yeah, my elf has a long sword.
Okay.
He's going to strike.
That sounded scary.
Oh,
Give me a minute. Yeah, you never give me the damage dice for the long sword. Is it just a D8?
8. Yep.
It's not working.
What's your elf's name?
Gordon Philemonod. Philemodor.
Naga, not gonna work here anymore.
You gotta put in a D8.
Okay.
Joseph.
Yep.
To Barata.
I got a nat 20.
Did it? Well done, you. So this is gonna piss.
Those crits. I'll be right back. Need to do some cleanup around here.
So what do I get for a crit?
No, I'm looking it up.
Bob, tell them what he won.
You just explode.
Oh, but it's getting worse.
Whatever Alex is cleaning up, that's what he won.
Why did you have that?
Absolutely kaboom.
That is a whole lot of Christmas ornaments, though. I gotta say,
Oh,
that's a lot.
Yes, that's the storage for them for right now.
Be on the crit table. Ooh.
Fly by me.
Fly. I happen to just miss.
No. You do 4 points of damage to him.
Okay.
Roll a D3 for me, Joseph.
D3. How do I roll D3 in this one?
It'll be easier for me to do.
Yeah, can you just do it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. Steven did it for you. We got 3. So it's actually going to be 7 points of damage.
Yay.
Let's see. And you give him a stunning crack to the snaky forehead. So he's going to fall to the bottom of the initiative count on the next round.
Oh. Which is a little weird. So usually they separate them out. So what it is that
Here we are at the. Oh, what do your other guys want to do, Joseph?
Well, can they see anything?
No.
Then they continue moving forward until they can't fill the wall anymore.
Okay, very good. They pull into the room. The elf is aware that they've moved in. Aileen, you're up.
Did anyone go in the pool yet?
Yeah, Chrissy's in the pool.
Okay. And what else was in there? I'm
Come
sorry.
on in, the water's fine.
There's the columns and a door.
Check out the columns.
Okay. They are nice columns.
Cool.
That's
all I can do.
nice column.
I just did a Joe from Family Guy impression without even trying.
Yeah, right. All right, Mark is up. Oh shit, my mic's on. Sorry.
So, and there's a door on the other side of this pool.
Yes.
Okay. So Ivan Schlag will.
The pool takes up the central part of the room. There's plenty of space on either side to walk.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I'll tell you this. Morris Shoemaker will maneuver over to the glow that's in the pool and investigate it.
So it's coming from all the crystals that are embedded in the bottom of the pool.
The ones I'm trying to get one of?
Yeah.
I don't regret this decision whatsoever. I'm happy with it.
So then Archibald, no, I'll have Ivan. So Ivan will maneuver over to the door and check out the door. Is
And
it locked? Does it have a handle?
What race is Ivan?
Ivan's a human.
Okay. The room is long enough. It's actually going to take a move and an action move to get there.
Okay, so 2 moves to get up there. All right, no problem.
Oh.
And Archibald will remove his gloves and then take one of his hands down into the water and kind of lap at the water to see if I can expose one of those crystals to the air.
Well, the water's 3 feet deep.
And the crystal's on the very bottom.
Very bottom, yeah.
Okay, all right. Archibald will put his gloves back on and then not go quite as far as Ivan did to the door.
Okay, very good. CD, you're up.
I return with Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo.
Does Sarah want to continue trying to pry a crystal out?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I have a shovel if that will help me at all. Just asking.
Yeah, it's still going to take it's a bit of an over.
That's fine.
Compensation, but yeah. It means you don't have to be, bent over neck deep. You can kind of just be working the shovel.
Like I said, I don't regret this decision whatsoever. I never play stupid characters.
That's actually what they call graveyard groupies, working the shovel. I
like that. That's good.
Steven's up.
That's really good.
Woo! All right.
Eileen's just view of Steven, it just kind of looks like someone is spying on Steven.
I know, right?
That's perfect. We need to get a crosshair on here. A little red dot for later.
Arnold is gonna go to the door, right? He's in the pool crystal room.
Yeah.
And I don't know, inspect the door.
What your other 2 guys were had opened the door to the dark room, right? We're waiting.
Correct.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So that's not on the crystal room. That's on the room before.
Yeah. But Arnold is still in the crystal room.
Okay. Yeah, and he wanted
the water room, right?
Yeah. Where did he want to go?
To the door with Mark's character. Bring in the torchlight. Okay. Another room is kind of lit now, but I still have a torch.
All right, so that's going to take a move and an action to get there.
Okay. Then my other 2 guys are going to bravely venture into this room with torches and spears.
Okay, very good. That's into the left room off the first room, right?
Correct.
All right, this musty room is clearly a burial chamber. 7 shrouded alcoves hold piles of loose bones. Rusty arms and armor adorn the walls beside each alcove, and funeral masks are mounted beneath the loose skulls. As you move in, there are piles of bones. They begin to shake and rattle.
Okay.
Cool. They shake and rattle. Now they moved in. They're gonna be brave. They felt pretty good about their last fight, so they're gonna hold their ground and ready their spears.
Do they want to attack a shaking, moving pile of bones?
Heck yeah.
All right, someone give me an attack roll.
Luckily, if it moves, it's dead.
All right, pitchfork attack. Oh.
That will miss.
God damn it, fine. All right, it's all on you. Yeah.
That'll hit. You destroy a pile of bones.
Woo!
All right.
And yeah, Marty and Flynn argue about spear techniques. I'm done.
Okay. Alex, you're up.
Okay, so I do apologize. I did duck out of the room for just a few minutes. Where's everyone's position? So some people are still in the crystal room, correct? Chrissy's character is trying to get some crystals. One of Steven's characters is trying to open a door or examining a door. Where do other people lie?
Two of Steven's characters have gone into that room off the stature room.
Was it the same door that Joseph characters went through, or
No, the opposite one.
opposite one? Okay.
Here's one thing you've also noticed: the big statue is no longer shooting fire.
Oh no, it isn't.
No.
Because no one's in the room anymore.
No, because it only had 5 rounds of fire.
Ah, fair enough.
Who would have
And
guessed?
would we know? Would we
Dude,
know that?
that's just chaotic evil.
Would we know that it's now out of juice?
Yeah.
More or less. Okay. Okay. Trying to think of where my characters would go. Is it like most people in the crystal room still, or have they ventured off?
People are in the crystal room. So if you're looking to die in good company, that would be where most of it is.
So.
What you doing, sweetie?
Sorry, I'm trying to think. I think I'm gonna stay put for right now.
Okay, very good.
Can I do another untrained intelligence check on the water? Or is it kind of spent and done?
You can make a check again.
Okay, I'll do that. And I can only do that with my ferryman, correct? Or can I do an untrained check with my chimney sweeper as well?
Los dos.
You don't know what that means.
The two.
Sweetie, your mom speaks Spanish. It means both of them. Yes.
I don't actually speak.
She doesn't speak Spanish.
Yeah, she really doesn't. Dita does. But
Your grandmother speaks Spanish. Nope, don't know.
Sweetie speak it. Let me check now. Untrained.
Nope.
So pretty much almost anyone knows like numbers.
Oh
in
goodness,
Spanish.
those are terrible rolls.
Zach's up.
So I still don't see anything in that room where Joseph ran into, right?
You do not. You see a short hallway, goes about 25 feet and turns to the left.
Okay. Closing that door.
All right.
Since everyone else is looking at
You
this.
do hear, however, the sounds of combat.
Closing that door.
Okay.
And going to the other door where people are seeing stuff.
Wait, in the other, so in the door across the room from you, you hear the
Correct.
sound of combat.
That's where I mean. I'm going. So I'm closing my. Sorry, I misunderstood. I'm closing,
You're moving away from the nearest combat, going to the furthest combat.
but I can't see the nearest combat, right?
That is a good point.
Closing the door.
Yep.
Moving to the other combat.
Echolocation?
All right.
I'm not running into the dark.
So you can get to the room and then you're going to be done.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Joseph, you're up. What do you want to do?
It just got darker.
Okay, so my elf strikes the snake again.
Sure. Snake strike.
Okay. Yep. And then give me a minute. I got a 16.
Joseph, you killed a snake.
Holy crap.
Single-handedly, you drive your sword through the heart of the horned snake.
Okay, now.
That's pretty lucky.
Wait a minute, Bob? Oh, wait, no, that's my screen name. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, my elf hit.
Yep.
And you said I killed the snake, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fashion is fashion. I start to try to wear it as a scarf.
I was just about to say we're gonna see the elf like approach from the doorway with just the snake, like the snake head as your helmet and scarf.
I'm hoping to. Is it
How big the snake is?
Fashion?
But
Oh,
Yeah.
it's that big.
Yeah.
You can put it on your over your neck, it
sit
falls
on the
on you and
phone
crushes you.
and relax.
Oh, okay. You
I watch the two dumb humans stumble forward, not knowing where to go.
you assume the Conan position on the throne.
Yeah, except no, I do the Dracula sitting pose, but pretending there's like a cup of wine, but there is none.
Sure. Okay. Vogue. And your other guys tumble into the room, or your other guys are in the room. They're kind of like, your elf is watching them flail about. Joseph, this is the cruelest thing anyone has done to themselves.
Oh, he's watching them. He finds this amusing.
Okay, very good. What a perfect.
Juggler's too busy focusing on the wall, and the fortune teller's too focusing on the wall and moving forward, and he's just keeping quiet.
All right, good enough. So the only combat going on is Stephen and the pile of bones.
No, wait, hold on. My character shouts out, "Oh, watch out, Bob! The snake is coming towards you."
Oh, jeez.
Giving heart
What
attack.
does Bob have to do now?
Probably yelp. He doesn't have to do anything. It's your character, Joseph. Whatever you want him to do.
Well, I guess he's scared or something.
We're all along on your ride now.
He's just hoping for the best and saying, "I hope he doesn't. I hope I don't provoke the snake." And he continues walking on the wall.
This is sort of like turning to someone behind you and having a conversation and then say, "Wait, aren't you driving?" Aileen, you're up.
And I head towards the sound of combat.
Well, you don't hear the sound of combat.
All right. I really don't know what else is going on. I haven't been paying attention.
There's a door.
I'll go through the door.
Oh, okay. You go to the door. You open the door. There's a spiral staircase leading down.
Cool. I'll tell everyone there's a spiral staircase leading down.
Excellent. All right. Do you want your other characters to go through it?
I only have the one.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Hold down the wound.
God, how dare.
Mark, you're up.
Is this staircase, is it lit with torches or is it pitch black dark?
It is pitch black dark.
Okay. So
Are the
Archibald will lead the way hand in hand with Morris and Ivan, and we shall descend down the stairs.
Okay. Down the
are
stairs.
there still torches lit in the other room?
In this room, yes.
Why don't we just go grab a torch?
Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. They're guttering out.
The guttering now? Okay.
Very well. The spiral staircase leads to a another door.
And is it pitch black down here on the bottom?
It is.
Double doors.
All right.
Let's see. Sweetie, you're up.
What's going on right now?
They're in the crystal, where the crystals were. That's where you last were, right? The crystal statues are all destroyed. Sarah is in the pool, trying to pry a gem loose with a shovel. There's a door that leads out of this room that Aileen's character has opened up and says there's a spiral staircase down here. And Mark's characters have just gone down the spiral staircase and have said, "Did you say it was dark?"
Yes, it's dark.
Reported back that there is no light.
Is there still a torch in this room?
Yes. They're guttering out. They're almost.
I will use one to light the lantern.
The lantern is relit.
Yay!
For Gondor's aid.
The crystal statues reassemble. No, they don't. I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, you don't dare.
I just want to have our other character use its action to put the lantern out.
I will Stop putting my characters against each other. We will make our way to the spiral staircase so people can see.
All right, light is approaching the spiral staircase. Now, in the bone room.
You pay extra for that, don't you?
Yes.
Scary skeletons.
Or is that the clearance area?
Normally, these piles of bones could be easily avoided, but someone has moved in to attack them. So the bones are now going to attack someone. I've got 6 piles of bones. Stephen, your characters are in this room?
Flynn and Marty.
Flynn's luck?
13.
And Marty's?
12.
Begin with Marty. He's 16 on Marty.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Marty gets bit for 1 point of damage.
He drops dead.
That leaves 5 piles of bones to attack Flynn.
I had the visualization of when people die Monty Python. They just kind of pop over dead.
Yeah. AC 14?
Yeah, that'll also hit.
Or they blow up.
Point of damage.
And Flynn dies.
And Flynn is dead. You sent 2 1-hit point guys into a room with bones.
Oh, Steve joins Eileen and myself in the one character club.
All right.
For my action, I close the door.
The other bones, high one. Their hands aren't formed yet, so they have to just one finger.
You have fingers.
Hey,
Chrissy, do you continue to pry gems?
Do I get any type of feeling that I'm going to get anything out of this, or
You're gonna get a gem after 2 minutes.
shit? Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that was
Hey.
so.
Huh?
I need to.
So, Steven, your guy is up.
Chris, I never played characters that do this kind of shit, so.
So has this door been opened? Is this the one with the spirally stairs and it was dark?
Yep, people have gone down it.
Okay, I'm gonna head down it with my torch.
All right, down you go. You go down the spiral staircase, and you're at a door with Mark's characters.
Dad, sorry,
Yeah.
but Zach need to say something.
Yeah.
I need to go.
Okay, kiddo.
Zach, it was fun playing with you, man. I've never played with you before. It was
Yeah,
wild.
yeah. We'll I'll be around Fridays, so.
Yeah, I'd like to see this. So as long as we don't do a TPK, Zach, your characters will level to.
Sweet.
Your character will level to one. You could choose one of them.
I mean, feel free to have them do whatever.
Who's left for you, Zach?
The Houndmaster, Rugi, Rouge, we'll just never know. And then the Memer.
And
Or
then
not the Memer, the Mummer.
the mummer. Okay. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Zach.
Bye, Zach.
All right, Alex, you're up.
Okay, so people are starting to head down the spiral staircase. I assume because Zach is kind of going AFK, but being autopiloted, Zach's characters come to join us in the crystal room.
Yeah, you don't know where he's going.
Okay, fair enough.
Don't worry about him.
Well, no, the only issue is that it's what my chimney sweeper is going to say. Is that he? Well, shouldn't we go back for the others before exploring further first? Because we have one set of people who went through one door, and then one set of people who went through the other door.
Don't worry about Zach's characters, but you can worry about the.
Well, the only
Steve and Joseph's characters aren't there.
Well, the issue with Zach's character is that if he could see what happened in the room, he could report back, don't worry about those guys anymore. So that's my only question. I don't know if they should come over and be like, no, or, okay, no, fair enough. So it's a question I posed to the remaining people in the crystal room. Should we go back for the others first before venturing further? Because there is strength in numbers.
Wonderful night here in the crystal room.
My smuggler, on the other hand, seeing
I
Sarah
heard that in the voice of Ed Sullivan.
for a gem,
I was going for.
go to the pool or wherever the gems are, if there's another gem, and maybe try to get a gem himself.
Sure.
Okay, he has a dagger, so it might take a little bit longer.
All right. He leaps into the pool with a dagger. He goes underwater. And Sarah looks at him and goes, "Noob."
Yeah. Fucking dagger. Come on.
Joseph, what do you want to do?
So my elf's looking through the worm. Does he see anything interesting in the worm beside the two humans stumbling?
Not that he can make out without light,
Okay. My elf has night vision, doesn't? I mean,
but night vision doesn't reveal all details.
okay. The chair he's sitting on, is it like carved into the floor or is it portable? Like, can I pick it up and take it out somewhere?
Oh no, it's a very big stone throne.
Table games. How can I help you?
Okay, so two humans can't lift this up.
Nope.
So,
yes, please. And I will
my
bring it right
character
back to you.
tries his best to guide
You're
the two
welcome.
humans near him. Can you do that?
Yeah. Yep.
So he like gives them directions of how to walk over without any problems and stuff like that. Or
Yep.
okay,
Gonna bang their heads together.
yeah, he brings them over and go. Okay, I need you to collect my kale. That's a 12 feet, and we're gonna head back out.
Your one character is enslaving your other two.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. They
When
yeah,
they carry the snake together, is the snake too big for two person?
between both of them, as long as because they don't have to lift it up, they just have to drag it. They'll be able to drag it out of the room.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
As long as they don't drag the head.
Right.
The tail can be dragged as long as it can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very good. Aileen, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go down the stairs.
All right, down the stairs you go. Oh, we could drop out of initiative. No one is fighting anything because I killed those guys.
Whoa.
All right. So, Joseph, right, where are you heading next? Because you're the furthest away from everyone.
So, in the throne room, there's like only one door, right? Or is there two doors?
No, there was the door you came in, and no exit door.
Okay, I go through the door that we came through.
Okay. And are you going toward where you can hear people?
Yes.
All right, very good. And everyone else, are you going downstairs? Except for Chrissy and Alex's characters that are pulling.
Well, so my smuggler, if he's starting to see people like a mass exodus of people leaving the room, he probably will stop what he's doing and join them.
Okay. Sarah.
If he has enough time to pry a gem out, then he, with people still around, he'll do it. But if not, then yeah, you'll abandon the gem.
It's going to take about 2 minutes to get a gem out.
Okay. So are people kind of leaving before then? It seems.
I think people are going downstairs.
Okay.
I mean, it's 2 minutes. Let's just take the 2 minutes, and then everyone can figure out what these things do, if anything, and then we can, with our powers combined.
I mean, I made my bet. I was lying it. So.
So people, the only forward trigger then at this point would be the people that are downstairs. Are you pausing and waiting for the action to be finished upstairs?
Yeah, I will.
Okay,
Arnold.
so we're down the chain.
Yeah.
They're getting gems up. Pass it on. All right. So a couple minutes goes by. Joseph's character
Sterling will go up so that she can make sure that the gems are shared equally.
Go on.
Joseph's characters come into the room dragging a huge snake with a horn on its head.
Where did you find that?
I killed it. It attacked me when I sat on the throne.
Snake.
Yeah, there's like a throne room there. The only interesting thing there is the throne.
Were there any doors leading out of the room? Do you know?
I believe there was none. Was there?
Correct. There were none.
There was none there. None that I saw.
So it is in.
I didn't happen to walk by secret doors because I think elves has a chance to detect secret doors.
Excellent point. They do at first level.
You're a wimpy elf.
That is a power you will grow into, but it's good to note. All right, so after a couple of minutes,
and I assume by waiting, we might be able to kind of guess what happened to Steven's other characters.
Yeah, they don't show up.
Yeah, they don't show up. Do we want to go back to see what happened to them?
I mean, we could see what killed them.
I mean,
I survived my attacker.
We don't know.
Bob survived being on fire, and this guy survived doing nothing.
Wow. Joseph, I miss you so much.
I would only be comfortable going to check on them if we're all grouped up together. We're already, obviously waiting. I don't know if we have a time limit for this place. The old man never said anything about that. So I would say it's a group consensus, whether we should go back for the other two or not.
Should I leave my trophy here to pick up, or should I bring it with us?
It would be kind of cumbersome to bring. I don't know though how we're gonna get back, if we're gonna be able to backtrack this way, or if there might be another exit.
Well, I have a solution for this trophy. We can use this to store items inside of it. Just shove stuff down its throat.
I think it would.
Everything would come out sticky, stinky, wet, covered in goo and stuff. It's not canned.
Well, we
it's
can
not
always
been
wash it
preserved.
later.
Is anyone going to check on Steven's characters?
I will.
All right. Backtracking to where you were told they went, you open the door or you see this room with piles of bones and two dead characters.
Have
What?
anything on him?
Are you going in and check?
Yeah, I would.
All right. Stephen, what did your characters have on them?
Flynn had a pitchfork,
Pitchfork.
which is just a spear, right, for damage purposes. Flint and Steel, and the hen, Clara, is, I don't know, pecking at his body, wondering what the hell's going on.
His what?
Yeah, I think Clara's probably dead.
Oh, okay, Clara's dead.
There's a dead chicken as well.
Oh, and for money, he had 29 copper pieces.
I will add that to the 51 to arrive at 80.
And then Marty had a sharpened staff, an iron spike, and there was no money listed on his character sheet.
Was he the... What was his job?
The mole catcher.
Oh.
War.
Well, let's see. There are 40. 120.
He was that rich.
And an iron spike. I don't know if I said that.
And an iron spike.
Iron spike, flint and steel, 2 spears, and a dead chicken.
2 what?
2 spears.
Spears.
Not going to grab a spear?
I already have a spear.
Oh, okay. It's all about you, isn't it? All right. Meanwhile,
So, just to note down, my elf decided to just cut off the head of the snake to keep as a trophy.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. You're carrying a
Keeping my
giant.
head as a trophy.
Yeah.
With a special horn on it.
You
I
drag.
killed a unicorn snake. That's interesting.
Yeah, there was only one, and it was lawful good. Are you dragging it around?
Wait, was it? I was gonna say, is that a job at the one of the other games?
Joseph, are you dragging?
Tuesday nights.
Are you dragging it around or leaving it there?
I thought I cut off the head and I'm taking the head with me.
It's a big head.
I feel like those two can carry it.
Okay, you give it to your porters.
Might just want to cut off the horn for right now. We can always come back for the head.
Give it to his porters?
Is the horn really big?
2 characters.
But the horn attached to the snake is the best part. No one's gonna believe that I got this horn from a random snake. It needs to be attached to its skull.
Well, at the same time, I think we need as many hands on deck as possible.
Don't worry, they can always quickly drop the trophy and fight.
All right. While you guys are arguing about the snake, you pry up 2 of the gems and little bubbles. The gems are each crystal's worth 10 silver. So Alex's character and Chrissy's character note down that you each have a
just give us a
crystal
when you get pull in and
worth
bring it right
10
back to you.
silver pieces. And as you pry them out, you see little air bubbles coming up from where they were set into the floor of the pool.
My smuggler is going to quickly dive out of the pool of water.
How do you dive out of the pool of water?
I've seen it at SeaWorld.
I dive in here.
Welcome to the Sea Lion Show. Please welcome Luigi. Slipper Pete. All right. So you
Here at a sea park.
you exit. Very good. What about Sarah? By the way, there are hundreds of these.
I just wanted 1.
Okay.
Because I'd have to sit there for another 2 minutes times 100, right? Yeah, I just.
Well, if
maybe
you
have
do
him-
2 times, let's say there are 100 of them.
Well, 50 because Alex is here.
Actually thousands.
Yeah, I'm not going to be the fox of the cookie jar here, so I will go catch up, shake my head so disapprovingly at the waste in dishonor of the dead as a gravedigger that someone would just slaughter something and leave its carcass like this, and then try to catch up with the group.
Well, I really can't think of anything else to do with this. If you have an idea,
I didn't know who did it. I didn't blame it on anybody. Or
Wait, are you
anything.
talking about the snake or are we talking about something else?
I'm talking about the snake. I'm just saying I didn't know who did it, so I'm not blaming it on anybody. Just shook my head at the.
Well, I just wanted the trophy. If you want to turn that into a purse or a nice, comfy, amazing snake jacket, you're free
I don't
to
want
do
to
that.
turn it into anything. I'm not a Buffalo Bob.
By the way, to give you an idea of sword economy, that's how I measure the economy in games, right? 10 copper equals a silver, 10 silver equals a gold, 10 gold equals an electrum, and 10 electrum equals a platinum. So it's just a 10 base system. And a sword, a long sword, cost 10 gold in this game. So,
Oh wow. Okay.
all right. So
I'm kind of jelly that everyone got spears.
I mean, if anyone
Did
wants
anyone
to cook
take-
up a snake, they can do that too. I wouldn't mind eating some snake.
oh, do you do you say anything about the spears?
Oh yeah.
Sterling mentions that she left 2 spears back in a bone room.
Well, I have a sword.
Did anyone take the long sword and hide armor that were on my dead characters?
I thought you your character.
No, I only have one character left, so I took the other armor and sword.
Okay.
I mean, if I could get back to it, I would.
Yeah, it's a room away. A room away.
I'll take them.
All right, so you have a hide armor and a longsword.
Thank you.
Mark, did your characters want a spear?
Yeah, at least 2. But we have to go back to the bone room where there might be bones.
Yeah, Sterling said that she went into the bone room, looted, wasn't bothered by the bones.
Okay, so Morris and Ivan, my 2 humans, will run up there and grab the spears.
Okay. Snake armor is just a chainmail tube. You've got two spears.
It's a snake and a clutch. It's a snatch.
Now, you're not going after any further gems, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
My smart Dan Manny is not.
All right. So do you want to go downstairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch up with the rest of the group now after I get my sword. And...
Sure. All right. So we're all together. You go down the stairs. There's a door.
Oh, just a real quick recap before we finally move forward. In the bone room, if people could see, was there a door?
No.
No, okay. I didn't know if people could see all the way into the room and all that. So obviously we don't know if there's secret doors, but at this point, I don't think we have the capability of finding secret doors.
Yeah. No one. Oh, Candy went in with a light source, so I would have told her that. We already knew. Yeah, rusty arms and armor adorned the walls beside each alcove, and funeral masks were mounted beneath the loose skulls.
Were the bones rattling when she was in there?
Yes.
Okay.
I tell her that. She ignored them. She's
Chris,
tough.
roll this. Ignore this roll. I'm just checking something.
Okay, very good. All right, so opening the bottom door. Who's opening the door?
I'll do it.
Okay, you open the door. Very good. That's how we go forward. Or that's how you die.
That's funny.
My last character.
The spiral staircase leads to a long, narrow room with a door in the far wall.
There
There
one character to give you.
holding miniature clay soldiers and 2 tables with armies of opposing soldiers laid out around buildings and hills.
Step by step, heart to heart.
And there is another door that leads out of this room.
There are more doors.
Can I
So
send
how big are the clay figures? Really small?
Yeah, they're like relatively small.
Can I send the dog in to do a sweep of the room?
You can send the dog in.
Okay.
Does someone say sweep?
Is Kali still alive?
Yeah, it's the only character I have.
Kali's alive. Okay, yeah, you can send the dog in. He walks into the room and then walks back out. Excellent trap checking. I'm serious.
Well, it's a herding dog. Can it, like, run around?
Yeah, there's nothing in here to herd.
I
There's a long room, shelves, tables with miniature figures, and a door.
Okay.
The chicken would probably be the hen was probably the best trap checker because it's a hen. You know.
The hen in the dungeon mine.
Yep. So, what would you like to do?
Can I go and look at that
Go
map
in the room.
with pieces?
What do you want to look at?
I want to look at the map with all the pieces.
The map with all the pieces. Okay, so you're seeing all the army arrayed on the either side. Yep.
Yeah. Can I make an intelligence check as to what this is?
Checking it out. Give me a.
As I've said, I've seen something similar on board ship, just not with fancy pieces like this.
Right. It looks like a battle map of sorts. Are you doing a? You just trying to figure out what it is?
I am trying to figure out what.
Wasn't one of us a mercenary, or is the mercenary gone?
Mercenary
I'm trying
died.
to figure out
Okay.
what the
He's dead, Jim.
what the significance of each side is.
Ian pepperoni.
I like that.
It was your
Sailor.
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 Give me a trained intelligence check, please. Okay, so here's what you know. This would often be set up by generals who were trying to determine the best deployments for their troops. And as you're looking at it and you're kind of looking at the miniatures and everything, you realize that 4 of the clay soldiers are solid silver.
What are they now?
Yeah, worth 20 gold each.
Yeah.
So where's the rub? Just kind of odd that there's just 20 gold worth.
It's on the ribs.
4.
Well, it looks like they're the generals. They're the leaders of the 4. There are 4 armies arrayed on the map, and the generals are actually not clay but solid silver.
Can we kind of examine the war table?
Well, I think Candy just did that. She's...
Oh, I was gonna say more. I don't know if we can do it so in depth without touching anything to see if there's like indents and all that. If it's just like on a table, then there's nothing, they're pressing against. But if they're kind of like embedded or indented.
I think she's grabbing them.
Okay.
She's actually. Yep. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. Oh, thank you.
20 silver each. That means they're 2 gold apiece.
2 gold apiece. Yes.
Cha-ching.
Yep. They are Tracer. You, however, have triggered the trap, and Joseph is attacked by a snake. No, I'm just
Stab it, good.
All right. So, what you want to do now? There's a door.
And nothing on the shelves at all of interest?
Just clay statues.
Mark, your shoulders disappearing. Oh no, spooky, scary. I guess what you're gonna have to do is give us a cold shoulder now.
Stop.
I've been waiting the whole game for that because you have not punned this whole game. You've been so good, and it's broken my heart because you always have fun. Huh?
I've made a few puns.
Yeah, but not like your normal puns. Like
I'm slightly out of sorts.
I'm
mostly
surprised you haven't made a lot of puns about snakes.
you're handling that.
But we
Joseph.
should be careful about a person hiding in the box. He could be Snake.
Oh my God! Joseph has created a Harry Potter character, Severed Head Snake.
Several snakes.
All right. What do you want to do?
So Ivan will use his locksmithing skills and check out the next door.
Okay. It's a door.
Is it got a fancy handle on it? Any gems emblazoned upon it that will kill us?
Nope.
All right. So Ivan will take the spear and push it open.
Door opens.
Ivan will peek inside.
Peeking inside. It's dark in here. Actually, it's not dark in here. I lied. I lied to you. This room is immense. You see a breathtaking scene. There's an enormous 3-tiered chamber that spreads out before you. An oversized throne, this is where I get Joseph, rests upon a raised dais at the far end of the room. Seated on the throne is a clay warlord that resembles the giant statue you saw earlier, the 30-foot tall guy. And a pulsating light emanates from a crystal globe atop the throne, so the disco light.
Fuck me on the dais, on the dais, on the dais.
Below the dais, at floor level, 7 statues of clay generals stand motionless. Below them, in a huge pit that runs the length of the room, stands an army of clay soldiers. There are dozens of soldiers arrayed in marching formation, their clay armor and clay spears equipped for war. A great stillness pervades the room. It is the stillness of death, the silence of a tomb. Then suddenly the stillness is broken as the clay warlord jerkily raises an arm toward his generals. Then the entire army takes a lurching step forward, shattering the silence with the tramp of doom. You do notice one other, yeah, you do notice one other thing. In the middle of the army, there's a couple of small streams of water pouring down.
Then you want to have a bow to shoot that down.
Well, water's better than mercury.
What would you like to do?
Wow.
Oh, wait, I know, my juggler throws a knife at the, water that's dingling above the head.
Sure. Remove your knife from your character sheet.
Okay. Hold on, which one is the juggler?
Did it do anything?
Give me a minute. Hold on.
So you move to the door, throw a knife at the water,
Yes.
and nothing happens. You just lose your knife.
What, you spend any luck points to knock down the, water ball or something?
The water pool? It's just a drip of water.
Oh, shoot.
Yep.
Well, my character was just doing his performance of juggling a knife at throwing it.
And while you're doing that, the clay army begins climbing out of the pit.
Well,
I'm guessing we all saw the juggler try to fake losing the juggling after he missed the water bubble.
Yeah.
So I got one question. What is 3 ceramic spheres?
What's what?
Hold on.
Ceramic.
Yeah, ceramic spheres. What are those?
That'd be small balls that you would juggle.
Okay, my character pulls those out and starts juggling.
Well, you're not doing anything right now. They're climbing out of the pit. Is anyone else doing anything?
Is there a way to get up to where the water's trickling?
Where the what?
Is there a way to get up to where the water's trickling? Or is it like basically on the ceiling?
The water's trickling from the ceiling.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
You've got a globe down here that's emitting light.
Mm-hmm.
It's an immense room. It is, oh boy, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet long by 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet wide. And in the pit of it, in the central pit of it, there's a 10-foot walkway that goes around the outer edge, but in the pit of it are these dozens of clay soldiers. The dais with the throne is at the far end of the room, and there's just 2 trickles of water coming down from the ceiling.
Here's something. Hopefully we can shut this door. Let's get upstairs. Maybe even break some stairs leading up to the stairs, and then start plucking out all these diamond things, all these gems, and then we can turn to clay and wet clay.
Okay. The stairs are stone.
Okay.
But you see, you're going back up. Everyone going back upstairs?
I think that might be the best bet. Unfortunately, without something lot stronger to maybe break that ceiling, because I assume there might be water up there. If we fall back to the crystal room, we might be able to funnel them.
Well, the crystal room is where there's the pool of water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back upstairs.
Alex just got it.
Okay, yeah. And Mark, that's what Mark was getting. Okay, yes, let's go.
Okay, I make sure that I still have the snake head.
You definitely have the snake head.
Okay.
Who is, Aileen, are any of your characters participating in gem prying?
No.
Oh, okay. Stephen, are any of your characters participating in gem prying?
Yes.
How many?
One.
One? Which one?
The only one.
Oh.
Arnold, the armored anvil striker.
What?
Arnold. All right. And Alex, any of your characters helping pry gems?
I think I'm gonna do the ferryman and the chimney sweep.
All right.
My chimney sweep maybe proposes the idea, maybe have some of us not do it so that if this caves in, we can try to catch each other because we might not be able to get out in time.
Okay. Aileen's character is not in the pool.
Yeah, I don't have a way of prying.
Yeah, and my smuggler, as much as he loves the gems and all that, he's kind of seen the writing on the wall, so he doesn't want to hop in either anymore.
Mark, are any of your characters helping out?
Candy is asking something in chat.
I don't think anyone has any rope.
We have poles, lawn poles.
We have a snake corpse. Let's use that as a
corpse.
Whoa.
Let's see what else.
I don't think it works
Grappling
that
hook.
way.
Crap, I forgot. My grappling hook. Is it just an actual grappling hook? Does it have a rope attached to it?
Nope, just a grappling hook.
Okay, fair enough.
That's useful.
But
Tie it to the snake's tail.
You were saving up for a rope.
that's true.
You
Let's.
bought them in the wrong order, though.
Well, I imagine
I'm going
this
back
was
to
from
your-
my chimney sweep character who
I'm
has the
going back to
grappling
where
hook. It's
people
from
who
his
died.
work.
Okay.
I'm
I have
taking
a
up
waterproof sack.
so
Oh,
I
I
can
forgot my
together.
smuggler has a waterproof sack.
What are you
He has a large
Um,
sack.
have-
So if you want
who's
to
ever
hand
not
over
in
the
the pool
crystals
holding
and
it,
whatnot to
so
him,
I can
for
hold
him
the
to
other
carry,
end.
that'd be fine.
while you're doing what?
Or tie it to my belt or something.
Let's see what my ferryman has.
Right.
Or an ankle.
Oh
cord.
no, he only has a water skin.
All right, so Sterling comes back while we're doing. Well, I'll get to that in a minute. So, Alex, I understand what you're saying. Mark, any of your characters helping with the prying?
Just the two humans. The halfling will offer Eileen's character a dagger if you want to use that to help pry. But yeah, so
Sure.
just two, and then Silken Palms will be standing outside, wringing his gloved hands in worry.
Okay. So, Aileen, are you getting in or are you not?
I'll get in.
Okay. That's Kali. All right, very good.
Are the doors closed? Did we close all the doors?
Chrissy, is Sarah prying?
Yeah,
All right, and Sarah's prying.
I like pretty stuff.
What about your other?
Mark, every time you talk about your gloved hands and that character, all I can think of is
Christoph is praying.
Little Joe in Kelly's
Sterling,
Heroes.
when she gets the
Don Rickles
Oh,
did
yeah.
that stuff.
she'll start.
The company clerk did it. Was a conniver.
Sterling disappears through the door that leads into this room and comes back a couple of minutes later with clothing. When you go into that room, hold on one second, guys.
Yeah, the guy. Every time you say that, like making people do your dirty work for you and stuff like that,
He's
to get
showing
what
his
you want.
spooky hands.
Oh yeah, they are spooky. They're all over you. They're attacking you.
No.
Now I'm rolling. And they're going to stab you.
But no, I definitely think it might be a sound strategy to try to make sure that we all don't fall in. Because as you caught on the first, I was trying to think like, does this connect
Can I just
to
grab
the
the
top? But I wasn't
bottom
too sure
side and
how if
drag
it
them out?
spiraled down. But yeah, spiral staircase. We're right.
I don't want to overthink it. It's starting to get a little late and I'm hungry.
No, that's fine.
I'm starving.
No. Well, I imagine once we do this might actually be the end of the adventure.
Oh, you're muted, Chris.
And yeah.
Hey, how about we all throw $5 into a kitty and buy Chris a new headset?
This is a new headset.
Well, that's just sad then.
A couple minutes later, Sterling comes back with some clothes that you recognize as having belonged to the people who have died in other rooms.
Did he sterilize it at least?
No. And she's tied them together to make some sort of a makeshift rope.
Do you want to use my grappling hook to tie it off at the end?
Sterling has one end tied to her belt and is holding out the other end to someone who is not down in the water.
Oh, but don't use the snake.
Yes, did not use the snake, because the snake is not a rope. Joseph, are any of your characters prying stones?
The two humans and the elf is just watching his snake and keeping guard.
All right.
Joseph, if we tried to use the snake as a rope, Joseph, the minute we put any real weight and pressure trying to climb on it, it would just rip and tear apart. It's just flesh and bone. You can't use it as rope. It's not strong.
Okay, you get some gems pried up. more air bubbles. Bloop, 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 bloop. Tiny little swirls form where the gems are being pried up, right?
That's not good.
You get about 10 crystals pried out, and the drain is obvious,
Hmm.
right? But it's not fast.
Could we?
I will get out of the water at this point if I'm
Yeah.
noticing the drain.
Yeah, could I make an intelligence check to see if we pry more, will it collapse in on itself?
Give me an intelligence check. What's your background?
I will do I would do the ferryman because that would probably make the most sense. He deals with
Is the
water.
chimney sweeper still alive?
Give me a
I know a little bit more.
trained check for the ferryman.
Let me see. Oh, I got it too. Never mind.
That's a failure. All right. Are you still pulling gems?
I'll have my characters crawl out, giving a hand to anyone else who needs to crawl out as well. My chimney sweeper.
All right. The drain the drain is obvious. You can see it draining, but it's still just trickles of water.
Still prying.
Hmm?
Still prying.
Sterling is still prying.
So is
Yeah,
Crystal.
Arnold will pry another one.
Okay. All right.
My chimney sweep will pry another one. My ferryman, I will be out, but might jump back in if
Who's holding the
it's
other
still
end of the
safe.
rope?
So Morris is going to continue the pry, and then Ivan and Archibald will hold the rope.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm willing to help hold the rope too because I got out with the draining. I get scared.
Sarah's out. Okay. Kali still prying?
Yeah.
I got in when the game was good anyways. I got in early before it was cool. Damn millennials.
And so you ferryman and chimney sweep still prying?
Ferryman is now out.
Okay.
Chimney sweep is still prying.
Right. Arnold, are you prying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You get about a total of 50 more crystals removed. And the floor of the pool buckles.
Getting out.
We get out.
Yes.
Jumping out.
It's still not a big drain though.
Can we actually, if we get out, can we start hitting the floor with like poles, long poles, things like that?
Spears.
Not really.
Not really.
I like that idea though. I'm thinking, is there a hidden cavern underneath?
Well, so right underneath apparently is the other room, the room with the clay soldier.
Yeah, but if it's only draining through slowly, that's.
By the way, Dad,
Yep.
can we hear the march of the soldiers from up here?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, so they might have stopped. Oof.
Marin is like a sailor, Joseph. Yeah, I'll hold the rope too if Sterling wants to keep prying to see what's under there. I'm kind of
Yeah, I think we might have to limit it to 1 or 2 people now.
All right, that will exponentially increase the amount of time it takes.
Do we want to maybe try to grab more cloth to make a makeshift rope? Or did we kind of collect everything that we can?
You've
Well,
got
I'm somewhat agile. I'll jump down there with my shovel again. I've been in there since the beginning.
all right.
I'm getting greedy.
Arnold still prying?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Chimney sweep still prying?
Chimney sweep is gonna hop out, but I'm gonna try make sure if the floor buckles more and people might fall in, if I could try to catch them.
All right, Kali still prying?
Yeah.
I got my shovel. Give me something to dig on.
Two humans still prying?
Yes.
And was it Morris that was prying or the other guys?
Morris was the only one that was prying.
Is Morris still prying?
No.
All right, so we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're starting to hear stomping on the stairs.
Kristoff jumps back in.
Christoph in, okay. Is Sterling in?
Mm-hmm. Sterling's one with the rope.
Sterling's the one with the rope. Who's hanging on the rope?
Couple people were. I don't remember who.
Who's hanging onto Sterling's rope?
Mark, didn't you say your character?
Oh yeah. So Ivan and Archibald.
Okay,
So a
very
human
good.
and a halfling.
My smuggler will also help hold on to the rope.
Okay.
While my ferryman and chimney sweep go back into the pool to help pry more.
All right, very good. You get enough gems out that suddenly the floor of the pool gives way.
Mm,
Everyone except Sterling falls down with the pool,
what?
crashing down on top of the remaining.
Well,
plate.
Sterling should have sterilized that water.
Everyone who was in the pool, give me a reflex save, please.
Okay, so
Ryan-
people outside the pool are
Oh my
are
god.
fine, right?
Yes, fine.
Okay. So reflex.
And Sterling doesn't have to, right?
My guys
So
are.
who
That
was
might be
the-
okay at level 1. Might not be. Level 0, rather.
Where's reflex?
Those are from good ones, yeah.
So the people who was plucking the gems, they had to make a reflex
Probably
save,
good enough.
right?
Correct.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hold on, let me see.
I'm gonna laugh at my really crappy smugglers. Don't want to
Van Bert, that's a failure.
Yeah, I imagine. And Greg with 12.
Yep, that's a success so
But
far.
I love Dick Van Dyke.
Oh wait, I hate to do this. With that roll for Van Bert, can I burn luck?
Yeah, you can burn if you burn 2 points of luck, it'll be a success.
Okay, so that'll bring me down to 5 luck, but you know what? Might be worth it.
Yay, we
You don't
sub
get
Dick
any
Van Dyke.
negative bonuses for
Did everybody
bad luck
make their rolls?
spending.
Is that everyone? Did everyone do a roll for all the characters that were in there?
Yes.
My smuggler was outside the pool, so he didn't have to make.
Yeah, Arnold, Kali, Sarah, Joseph, both your humans,
Greg, the water.
Christoph, and Sterling. Not Sterling. Sterling is hanging by a rope.
And going, pull me up.
Did you make one for Christoph? Okay, very good. All right, so they all succeeded as long as Alex, you've earned 2 points of luck.
Where do I do that with current score?
Yes, current score reduces by 2.
Okay, might not be worth it because we're in that room now.
Each of you takes 2 points of damage.
Yep, that kills
Ooh,
Christoph.
he's still alive.
Wait, Bob's dead.
Yeah, me too. I know.
All
I
right.
think Bob died if he took 2 points of damage.
Okay, Bob's dead.
Okay.
Arnold is alive.
Yes.
Okay.
With 1 hit point.
Okay. Kali is dead.
Yep.
All right. Sarah
Alive.
Alive. Okay.
My characters are alive.
All right. Joseph, your 2 humans.
Nope, just Bob.
Just Bob.
Just Bob.
And
What about Bob?
Christoph is dead and Sterling is alive. Okay.
Bob died.
Um.
Shimmerlin survived. He has 2 more hit points left now.
Okay. So you go crashing down in a sloshing mess onto the clay army below, submerging them in water.
Which is not good for Clay.
Unfortunately, the generals were not in. Well, it was let's see. Hold on 1 second. Let me check something. Yeah. Or were the generals down there too?
Thanks, Mark. Now I have freaking more staying 10 seconds in my head. Jungle Love. Ah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the problem is I have Jane Silent Bob singing it, which actually is quite hilarious. It's more to stay in the motherfucking time.
Floor level below him. Oh, kidoki.
Yeah, OEO to the tune of more to the tune of Jungle Love, but then go into Hooked on a Feeling. I just did that in my head.
All right.
Sorry, Christoph, we're not bards.
The generals were not in the main pit. So the clay army is going to slowly dissolve until they're just puddles of mud.
Muddles of Pud.
There are, however, seven generals down here.
I'd rather 7 generals and no clay army than 7 generals and a clay army.
So I think what we're going to do is we're going to cliffhanger it there. with those people who are alive down below having to face the 7 generals, and the people up above obviously deciding what they're going to do.
Okie dokie.
And this is the last room in
Joseph, isn't Bob dead?
Yeah,
Question.
Bob died.
What are the generals made of?
It's fine. His chat thing is whatever.
So that quick
It's a good
question
time to
for
learn how to tread water.
those who have no characters left, what should they do?
Oh,
Not come back next week.
no.
I'm kidding.
This is a good time to learn to tread water.
I don't even know if I'm going to be working or not next week, so
So we'll worry about it if it's if you're going to play, then we can address it. If not, then we don't need to worry about it. But I do
I
have.
don't think I'm gonna be able to play next week. I'm working from like 9 to 4, so
Okay.
I literally won't really be able to get here tomorrow next week.
Okay. All right. Treading water. What will that do? In the center of that area.
all right, I'm hungry. I'm gonna log off.
Bye, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Kloop and Klug.
Figure out what happens to that.
Kloop and Klug, Steven.
Same to you.
Yeah, Kloop and Klug. And
Is it over?
well, for today it is.
Oh, we didn't do an MVP.
Chris, that played out like a freaking video game in my, not a video game, like a cartoon, like the D&D cartoon in my head.
There were a lot of stuff going on at the same time.
It was a blast. It was so different. It was such a mix of like 5e, 3.5, Pathfinder, second advanced, and first edition. It was like a mix of everything, even stuff that came along after it.
Yeah.
It was good.
What I'll do for the people, if people do not have characters, I'll let them roll a couple more 0 level characters. They just won't automatically level at the end of this adventure. They're going to need to survive, a little bit of the next adventure probably to level up.
All right.
So
So I was looking through the book, and I don't see a starting position for an elf Moraine.
For a what?
You gave me like an elf Moraine. I wrote it down like Moraine.
Mariner, Chris.
Oh, an elf mariner. That's because it's not in the book.
Okay. Just wanted to double check.
Yep. I have an expanded chart I use.
Okay.
That has
This-
100 plus.
I'd like to see this system in like Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah.
There's a ton of cool adventures for this, and it is, if we get enough regular people that play, I want us to do a Lankmar campaign.
I also need to say one more thing. If you have the annual book, volume 1, you can have magical mustache.
I want him on magic.
Yeah.
That was fun. Chris, I will see you tomorrow.
Alrighty.
You gonna do any Mystery Science Theater?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I don't know if I see you on, I'll pop on and say hi, but I don't know if I'm gonna get on or not.
Alrighty.
I got a bunch of shit I want to do.
Okay.
Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for running this. It was a blast.
You will.
Yeah,
Kloop
yeah,
and
it was
Klug.
awesome. Yeah,
Mark, I'll see you Thursday. It was a blast, man.
yeah, definitely. Same here. Same here.
Alex, it was good to see you again. Kloop and Klug.
Yeah. Kloop and Klug.
Kloop and Klug.
I am planning to keep running this, so
This was fun.
so
Really fun.
Yeah.
It
Sorry
really
for-
did play like a cartoon, like the D&D cartoon was playing out in my head.
Yeah.
When we fell through that floor, I saw it like it would have been drawn out in an 80s cartoon with the arms up and everything. Like it was great. It was fantastic. And I never play greedy characters and characters to go, ooh, I want pretty shit. So
Zach dying right off the bat was so hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
yep.
I only did it because he was trying to pry that gem off.
Oh yeah.
Is that actually in the adventure or no?
Going, I'm a pirate, and you know what? That's a trap.
Yeah.
This is
Like my smuggler didn't really go for that because he's like, let me see.
them things are dangerous.
If the
this is
shinies
definitely
are
a
out
game where like
unguarded,
there's a risk
it's a
reward system
trap.
too. Like you do something, it's fun.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Have a wonderful evening, Mark. I'll see you Thursday. Alex, I'll see you whenever I get to. I'm glad I get to play with you for once. It was
Yes.
fun. Chris, I'll see you tomorrow. Candy, I'll see you when I see you. Maybe Sunday I'll call or talk to you tomorrow.
Alrighty.
Bye, y'all.
Thanks.
Yep,
By the
thank
way,
you.
Dad-
It was awesome.
By the way, Dad, sorry it took a little bit for some of my decisions. I think when I ducked out for a few, I lost a little detail.
That's okay, sweetie. We're just running against the clock toward the end.
Yeah. No, I felt bad for Steve and Eileen. They haven't eaten yet, so it's like we're hungry.
Yeah. All right, sweetie. I love.
Love you too. Love you.
We'll chat later on, okay? Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Wait, how do I leave? Oh, I leave. I leave. Leave.
They all split up and ran to all different directions.